Hey everybody, welcome back. I don't know what happened. The app crashed on me and I was able to get it back, but wow, a little bit, that was interesting. I got to just plug, let me get a plug back in here. All right. So we're back. Thank you. Hopefully you hear me. Yep, Christopher Salas, thank you. Benny, Scooter, I see the rain stopped. Yep, and so did my app a minute ago. I had to reboot the whole stream, but I think we're good now. So hopefully, let's go. Does everybody hear me? Do we have good audio? Let me just trying to get myself in order here. So just kind of give me a second. Do some people watching while I am getting stuff figured out here. Let me turn the camera a little bit so we got something to look at again. There we go. All right, so hopefully we're good. Thanks everybody for coming back. Thanks for sticking around. I do apologize that we just went dead. Went dead right there. So I don't know what went on. The signal dropped, but it seemed like the app crashed because I tried to get the app going, and I had it wouldn't let me open up the app, so I had to actually go back into YouTube and change my stream key, and get it going. So I think we should be all right now. So, all right. So hopefully, it sounds good. Benny, everything good? Mysterious Court Marie, yes, we're good. Thank you, Mysterious Court Marie. Thank you so much for being here again. Appreciate it. Christopher Salas, thank you for coming back, sir. Appreciate that, Christopher. And let's continue on. So I know we pretty much lost everybody, but hopefully we'll get everybody back. They'll come back and join us and finish our day here at Epcot. I might even hop over to Magic Kingdom, so maybe we'll do that here shortly. Take a monorail ride and go see what's going on over at MK. So why not?
That's the other arm. There, wait.
Not So Scary Mary TV. Welcome back in, and Benny in there. Hopefully you guys are you made it home safely. I would assume that you did because you left early this morning. So there was some lightning back there. So I'm assuming that you did, and hopefully everything is good with you guys. Everyone's happy and healthy. Just spent a few days out here at Disney. I'm sure you're a few dollars lighter in your wallet, but it's all worth it. And it really was great to see you guys. So Not So Scary Mary TV, check out their channel, and they'll have some vlogs. And they streamed out here for the first time while they were here at the Disney World Resort. They did on Thursday, and they streamed again yesterday here at the park. So there was their second stream ever, and like old pros. So after this stream is over, go check out Not So Scary Mary TV and take a look at a couple amateurs doing a great job on their streams. They really did a great job. So this is Italy right here. I'm gonna have to check the radar here again in a minute. Yeah, I think the plan of going over to Magic Kingdom might be in order, because that Magic Kingdom is that way. I mean, not that it's going to stay like that for long, but the skies are a little brighter over there, and the skies are always brighter over the Magic Kingdom, in my opinion. So maybe we're gonna shoot over to Magic Kingdom. You can see the lightning right there, back behind the American stage right there, American Pavilion. So there you go, Christopher Salas, everybody. Christopher Salas just made the decision for us. We're doing a monorail ride. So thank you, Christopher, for helping me decide.
Oh, they're really well done. Yeah. I thought to myself, because it had just a little bit of
I'll just stop over here 1 second. Let me pull out of traffic here.
Yeah, but we're gonna go over there when we're done.
All right. Let's move on. Let's just see where we're at here. I'm hoping that this stream holds together now. That's never happened to me like that, where it just kind of lost the stream, just totally dropped and wouldn't even come back up. A lot of times I'm able to bring it right back up, but that one was a little bit of a challenge. But we got it going, folks. And here we are. And hopefully the audio still sounding good and the video still looking good. Looks like we got a pretty strong bit rate right now, pretty strong video signal going out. And everything should be looking good.
A restaurant in the Hollywood studio that is called the Brown Derby, which is a replica of a very famous restaurant in California called the Brown Derby.
Have y'all hit the like button yet? If not, what are you all waiting for? Be like Neri and hit that like button and subscribe. Well, thank you, Mysterious Court Marie. Seems like the crowd's picked up a little bit here at Epcot, which they will tend to do as it gets towards the evening hours. It does pick up sometimes. You know, everybody come over for dinner reservations, and everybody coming over to check out the fireworks, which begin at 9 o'clock over here, luminous. And look at this, folks. Look at this shop.
It's about dummies. What number you press is how much dummies.
I saw it.
I
saw a lady
Amazing sight, folks.
Well, I think they had.
All right, so we're gonna start making our way towards the front of the park now. We're gonna go find the monorail. We're not gonna stop in every country like we originally planned. I love to just change it as we go. Start out with one plan, like we're gonna just duck into every country, D-U-C-K, duck into every country. There's a change of plans. Christopher Salas said, take a monorail, and that's what we're gonna do. So, go over to Magic Kingdom. And hopefully if there's another batch of rain coming, the monorail ride will be during that period. So when we get to the other side, it'll be dry. Yeah, it's definitely overcast straight ahead. But it's very, very comfortable, folks. Very, very comfortable. Not really worrying anything about an overheat warning or anything like that right now. So I think we're really good. Kind of breaking my my unofficial rule of on the scooter. See, well, when I'm on a scooter, folks, I try not to go any faster than the flow of traffic, because to me, I think that's rude. I think it could aggravate people, and I try not to do that. So I try to be a very respectful scooter mobility and responsible mobility scooter user, and try to just keep up with the flow of traffic. I'm not here to run people over. I'm not here to race somebody and beat somebody to the next attraction. Not on the scooter to have any kind of advantage over anybody. I'm on the scooter so I could just get through my day without being in pain. Got 2 bad knees that are going to need to be replaced, but that's not happening today. So it's either that or sit home on the couch and watch streams on TV. But no, I'm out here, try to get out here and bring you some of the magic of the Walt Disney World Resort on my mobility scooter. I hope so, Christopher Salas, but a limited amount of sunshine. Like right now, I'm not complaining that we have cloud cover. If you're familiar with Florida, that a little bit of cloud cover and direct sun is 2 totally different. It's like 2 different days. Right now, it's very comfortable, and I'm enjoying it actually. It's a little humid, it's a little bit damp, but it's all right. Now we're coming up on France. All right. So we're not even going to try. I was going to look at Ratatouille. We could always do that next time, folks. But I think we'll spend most of our time getting back to the front of the park and go to Magic Kingdom. So I think that'll be fun. Got my car parked here at Epcot, so I'll just have to work my way back here later on. And then possibly we'll see what goes on, weather permitting. If we're still over at Magic Kingdom, bring you the fireworks. So let's see what's going on there. I don't know what the weather's going to be doing, and I don't know how the day's going to go. So. And right down that way is where you catch the Skyliner, but I'm pretty sure the Skyliner is probably not running right now. Whenever there's lightning in the area, 2 miles, within 2 miles, they will stop the Skyliner. Let's just take a look at these views as we cruise back. So I see Neri says, "Yay, MK, love it." So yeah, the Skyline is running, so that's a good sign as far as lightning goes. Everybody knows that. Rose and Crown, always pretty packed, especially on the weekends. And this time of evening. I see Dorina. Gibson made it in. Dorina. Or Dorina made it in. Hello, Dorina. And hello, Reed G. Reed G. Hello, Reed. Yeah. Pint sounds good right about now, Reed. I tell you. I'm trying to hightail it over to MK. We're trying to go over to MK. And see what's going on over there. All right, so that's it for Epcot today. Now we're going to exit World Showcase Loop right here, go to the left, and work our way back towards Spaceship Earth, under Spaceship Earth, and out the front exit over to the Monorail. Magic Kingdom coming up. I just love Disney transport. Any kind of transport. Yesterday spent the day on Skyliner. All right, so right there, port of entry. In fact, let's keep going. We're gonna go past port of entry, make the left, and we'll go straight in that way. But look at that sky back there. And Disney custodial crew right here in the aqua color and white. They do a great job. Look at this park. You see any paper? Garbage, straws, napkins? I don't. They do a great job. Should always be commended how spotless they do keep these places. And there's a lot of people that come through these parks, folks. You know that. All right, wow, that's a pretty good rain cloud right there. I'm sprinkling, but I think it's because I'm under a tree right now. All right, so we're gonna head out. Let me just put this down for 1 second. Avoid this puddle as best I can. All right, let me pick that up. It looks like a little bouncy. I don't want to do that to you, folks. Once again, thank you for joining us. I'm Mike from Scooter Adventures. It's usually Mike and Michelle from Scooter Adventures. Michelle is home right now, sitting with the cat. Cat's a little ill, a little under the weather, and just kind of spending some time with him, hoping he's comfortable and all that. So just kind of she spent the day there. So decided to come out to the park. I came out originally today just to vlog a little bit and just enjoy the parks. I don't usually like coming without her, but decided to come out here, and then got here and saw that the parking lot was virtually, I won't say empty, but thought it might have been a good opportunity to come in here and ride a couple rides. So I said, let's stream instead. So fired up the stream. Here we are. And then we had to change the plans. Now we're heading over to Magic Kingdom. Next thing you know, see how things work out. So on our way to Magic Kingdom, which was part of the plan to begin with too. I was hoping to make it to Magic Kingdom at some point today. So all my plans got totally thrown upside down, but it's all good. any day you're here at the Walt Disney World Resort is a good day. So, and plans are made to be changed. So let's cut right through here. Yeah, we don't usually go through here enough. And you see the new lounge right there behind Spaceship Earth. You can see the fixtures in there, barely. And the music. Always great here at Epcot. Love it. All right. Quite a bit of people gathering over here. And this is where pin trading is now. They relocated pin trading from onto Spaceship Earth over here to this little breezeway in between Connections Cafe and Creations gift shop.
They gave me a piece of guest experience.
All right. Say goodbye, Spaceship Earth, and on to Magic Kingdom. All right, now up here, I don't mind cranking it up because I could go to the side over here, and there's not a lot of people around, and I could open it up a little bit. So let's speed it up. Now slow it down again up here, up front. Okay. Hopefully it won't be too long for a monorail. Joffrey's, probably be hitting that later on. And we're going to take the elevator up. Let me place this down for a second. Show you folks how this is done right here. With this, push the fence. There's monorail coming in right now, so we're good. Hopefully we'll make it up there. Be able to get us on here, provided there's room. We can get on here quick. Let's go. We won't have to wait for another monorail. Level 2. And we're on our way. Should be good. Just got to make a lap around the track, around the park, and So, all right, folks, on to Magic Kingdom we go. All right, let's see if we can get on this one. All right, how you doing? You got it. All right.
You ended up getting all the modes of transportation the other day?
What's that?
Did you end up getting all the
Yeah. Oh yeah. You remember that? Yeah, I did. Yep. Yeah, I ended up doing I took it from here to TTC, and then the only thing left at that point was taking water, and I took the ferry the rest of the way over to Magic Kingdom, and that was the fourth park and all the transportation. It was the stream was it was 11 and a half hour stream.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 and a half hours. It was, but it was fun. It was actually, I thought it was going to be a little stressful. But it was actually very relaxing. I didn't really ride anything, or at each park, basically just did a lap at each park. Went to Hollywood Studios, did one lap around, went back into. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. How's your day going? Good. Good.
I was supposed to be at Magic Kingdom, but they moved here.
Yeah. Well, let me show you the monorail coming in. Here we go, folks.
Much less busy.
Mysterious Court Marie, going to eat dinner. Well, enjoy dinner, Mysterious Court Marie. Thank you so much. Let me back myself up into here. All right.
Good right here. Go power now.
All right. It's good seeing you. Thank you. He remembers me from last week doing the 11 and a half hour stream, 4 parks, all the modes of transportation. That was a crazy stream if you want to go back and look at that one too. That's from last Sunday. 11, when you see one of my streams from last week, that's 11 and a half hours long. That's the one. So.
You're a little bit short me. On this side. You're at the pole. Just straight back then. Straight. Yep, I'm going. Right there, just fine. Alright. I start going back down and figure out what happened. I push it forward instead of backwards.
Let me go back and read a couple of these chats here. Monorail does sound fun. That was when Christopher Salas. When Christopher Salas made the decision that we're going to Magic Kingdom, so thank you, Christopher Salas. And Christopher, a bit of sunshine right now would be good, wouldn't it? Maybe we should invest in getting Scooter and Michelle Kimbrella for the gift. Yeah, there you go. I actually looked at one of those the other day. I know Mysterious Court Marie is eating dinner right now, but I did look at one of those little. I wish that I'd never get one of those little umbrella gimbals, but I did look at one, so I'm not gonna lie. Yes, totally with it. And then Not So Scary Mary TV, yay, MK, I love it. And then Reed G says, hey, Scooter Adventures. Christopher Solers, Reed G, good to see you. Dorina, Miss Dorina says, hi there, everyone. Dorina says, Christopher Solers, hey there. Christopher Solers, Dorina. Another friend. And Reed G says, we enjoyed the lunch round table yesterday with all the gang. Yeah, Reed, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad I ran into everybody. We had a chance to all, to just spend some time together. And so it was, hopefully you were able to see it. I ended up ending my stream so I could just hang out and spend time with everybody. But, but that was a really good time. So, and then Dorina says, Christopher Salas, always good to see a friend in chat. And then VG, hey Christopher, long time no see. Could use a pint about now. Yeah, that was, Dorina says that. And that was back when I was over near the Rose and Crown. I could use the pint too right about then, So, Dorina, you know me, if the parks are open, I'm on a streamer somewhere. I love supporting the streamers. And thank you so much, Christopher. I know I mentioned that before. Thank you for all the support that you give us. Without you, we're not doing all this, so. All right, and then Mysterious But Marie, good to see you. And then kind of caught up, but I'm gonna grab the gimbal so I could kind of show you what's happening here. And there you go, Monorail blue going by right there.
How many viewers you got?
What's that?
How many viewers you have?
It was up higher earlier. Right now I'm down to, I got 55. I lost my stream earlier. I had to reboot. And
So cool.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to meet a friend of mine. He's streaming over at Magic Kingdom right now, so I'm going to go meet up with him. And there's not a lot of us out here today, so it's just kind of I'm Scooter Adventures, by the way. SKOOTAH. That's my channel, Scooter Adventures. On YouTube. On YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Got another viewer now.
Yeah, right? I'm on my way.
Thank you everybody for joining us. Got 66 in there now. Growing. There we go. People are joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you everybody for joining us today. We are on our way over to Magic Kingdom. So let me show you right back that way. Oh, there you go. Here, let's show some folks here on the Monorail. There you go. Where are you guys from? You locals or?
Illinois.
Oh, okay, Chicago, Illinois.
We're watching you.
Oh, you are. There you go. See, no wonder it went up to 67. There you go.
That is awesome.
Thank you. Having fun on the Monorail? And then I always like to point out right back there is, as you see, right, you can see part of it. That's a runway back there that was built when they were assessing the land here. Did you know that right back there? There's a runway back there that we just passed. You can see part of it. They built that when Walt was looking at the property and all that to build the. And then they actually had a nail line. They used to do flights from here over to the airport, like shuttle, like small little planes. But the runway is actually still there. They use it kind of for storage now, park buses and stuff back there. But it was built by Walt, so he could fly in with his plane, look around, because he didn't want to fly in commercially. People, because they were trying to buy it secretly. They didn't want, hey, Walt Disney's in town. So they had the runway built, and he would come in, do what he needed to do, and then, I don't know exactly how many times he used it, because he ended up getting sick before. But the runway is still there. It's a pretty cool little tidbit of history. What's that? New York? Yeah, originally Long Island. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love it. I've been down here since '98, though. I've lived here quite a while. So I was actually a cast member here for 11 years when I moved here in '98.
Is this the entrance? Is this the entrance to the Magic?
No. This is TTC, Ticket and Transportation. From here, you're going to transfer to the. You can either take a resort monorail, which is going to stop, but you're going to take the express monorail right to Magic Kingdom, and that's going to go that way. The other resort goes the other way, and then you could also take the ferry if you wanted. The ferry's over there if you wanted to do that route. So. Yeah, and this is the last stop for this. Like, this goes right back to Epcot, and then just it runs a circle. So,
thank you. Nice meeting you.
Enjoy your stay. Nice meeting you. Thank you for watching. You too. Thanks.
Will they know to let us off, sir?
All right, met some nice people right there. I'm just waiting for the ramp to come.
All right, welcome back.
All right. Oh, I hope somebody turned it on. There we go. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. All right.
Nancy Kilo. 229.
All right, folks, we are at the TTC, Ticket and Transportation Center. We just got off the Epcot monorail, and we're going to proceed on to the Magic Kingdom. Excuse me. Still a lot of cloud cover, but the rain is staying away, so let's take that.
Yeah. 2298.
Get our next monorail and be on our way.
It's not your fault. It's his fault. He knows better.
All right. And there you go, the Magic Kingdom monorail right here. Hopefully we'll be able to get up there and get staged to catch this next monorail in. Still some rumbles up there. I think we might be okay. I didn't look at the radar, but and then I'll try to check the Todd Salvati. How you doing? Welcome back in, Todd. I've seen you in our streams before, and welcome. Good to see you again. And he says, woohoo, great, Magic Kingdom. Yes, Magic Kingdom it is. It was supposed to originally just be Epcot for a vlog, and next thing you know, Epcot for a stream, and now Epcot / Magic Kingdom Park Hop. So, all right. We might be able to get on this one. Hi, how are you? Good.
Backing into this area.
Yep. Oh, sorry, folks. All right, and here we are again, TTC, boarding the monorail to the Magic Kingdom. So, all right, thank you.
Right there, just hard on it.
Thanks. All right, we are on.
The monorail will depart momentarily.
All right, folks, let me see if I can catch up on the chat a little bit. And I'm actually going to change my mic because I'm thinking it's probably about time. Let's try to keep this going. Hey, Dorina, well, thank you very much. Thank you for noticing my reverse techniques expertise. So, I do appreciate it. All right, so on to the Magic Kingdom, folks. Enjoy our little monorail ride. Zippity Doo Dog. Hello, Mysterious Corporation, he says. Welcome in, Zippity Doo Dog. Thank you so much, sir. And it's an honor to have the legendary Zippity Doo Dog in our room. He's a legend. So please check out his page. That's Zippity Doo Dug. He was just here recently and got some really good streams over here at the parks. He went to Phantasmic. He's done a bunch of streams. He got some fireworks. He's got a little bit of everything. So check out his streams from about a week or so ago, and check out all his content. That's Zippity Doo Dug. Please check out Zippity Doo Dug and subscribe. And throw him a few likes too. Thank you, folks. So again, there's heading over to Magic Kingdom on the monorail on a cloudy, overcast, damp, very humid Sunday afternoon. Very lazy day, but it's very relaxing. Hopefully it's as relaxing at home as it is for me right here. I'm like kind of like in a nice little zone where I'm just enjoying everything, you know. It's just a nice peaceful day, so really good vibes. Everybody seems to be in a really good mood. You know, we're at the Walt Disney World Resort. What's not to like? So hope you're enjoying, folks. There's some deer down there. Take a look at some deer. Those are not animatronics. Those are real deer down here. Everything here at the resort looks so real. Yep, those are real deer. So there you go. And there's your first glimpse of the castle today. Got a boat going by down there. A lot of Disney transport going on. There's the castle. And Space Mountain as well.
Contemporary resort.
Welcome in, Goofy. So hope you're doing good, Zippity Doo Doug. Now that you're back home and all that, hopefully everything is going well. Hopefully you're doing well yourself, and we look forward to you coming back and seeing us. Zippity Doo Doug. Very nice guy, folks. Please check out his channel.
We are now passing Bayou Tower at Disney's Contemporary Resort, a part of Disney Vacation Club.
And Mysterious Court Marie or Zippity Doo Doug, if you want to put your link in there too, please feel free to do that, sir. I have no problem with that. Turn around to the good side here. Lily is a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. That's another channel that's linked below. Lily's Life, please check out her channel. She is a real sweetheart, a lot of fun.
Smoking is not permitted to passengers, except in the designated area outside the park entrance. If you're standing, please hold onto the handrails and stay clear of the doors until the monorail stops completely and the doors open. This is the Magic Kingdom Monorail Station.
All right, we are here, folks. Magic Kingdom. Yes, and you're doing a great job. Thank you so much, Mysterious Court Marie, for being here and moderating and keeping everything in order, keeping everybody happy and entertained. You do a wonderful job, and I do appreciate everything that you do. You always seem to be here for us, and thank you.
Please collect your belongings and take young children by the hand. As you exit, please lower your head.
Well, that's good to know, Goofy. Jim R. Need to hurry back, sir. Need to hurry back. Mysterious Court Marie, appreciate the mods. It's not always easy. No, it's not, Dorina. I do agree, Dorina. And Todd Salvati, question if I ever wanted to ride the monorail one complete time, just around one time. I don't know if there's ever a time of day where it's not crowded. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great day. All right. Yeah, so it's a very good question. I would say definitely not at the end of the park and not when the park first opens. So middle of the day probably would like right now, not so bad. But then again, you do have the dinner rush. That's kind of people are moving about. So, maybe midday, if anything. Probably might be the least busy time of day to do that. All right, let me get back out here so everything's not washed out.
She couldn't come today because she's coming later this week. Why? Yeah, let's check into the park. Let's get to a safe area because if you hear that, there's a storm coming.
And you can just see that the sky all around is pretty threatening, but
I'll keep some bubbles to it.
all right, Magic Kingdom, folks. We have arrived. All right, let's hit the touch point and work our way in. And I'm sure everybody could agree with me. Every time you get to this point right here, right before you go into Magic Kingdom, it feels like you're here for the first time. It really does. I don't know. Hope I'm not just overselling that, but that's the truth. Hi, how are you? Good. Hanging in there. About to go into the Magic Kingdom, so things are good.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's not that hot anymore.
There's worse places it could be right now. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. Hi. All right. We are here, folks. And you see it all decorated and decked out for 4th of July, which is right around the corner. And I love this sign right here. Have to always read this sign on the way in.
I'm going to go over there.
Oh, let me, And here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. And that sums it all up right here as you enter the world famous Magic Kingdom. Let's go. All right, folks. Needs no introduction. You know where we are. And this is the site right here. As I'm feeling some raindrops. A little kid lost a shoe. How does that even happen? How does somebody lose a shoe on Main Street? That's kind of crazy. Never seen that before. And I've been coming here a long time, folks. Somebody ran right out of their shoe.
Yeah.
There's a lot we need to see.
All right, let me just place this down for 1 second. I have to dig for a wire. Get this plugged in so we don't have power issues here shortly. I don't want that. At least we have something to look at while I do this. A little bit of people watching and a little bit of castle. All right. Okay, folks, let's continue on. All right, I got my wire right here. Just want to make sure my wire is handy so that when it comes to scramble, because once these things start to lose power, folks, they start to lose power. Anybody that has done this before, sometimes it drops off real quick. So I want to make sure I'm ready. All right, let's get this set up. Let me dig for my battery. All right, folks, almost plugged in. Just bear with me. I might have to turn it around so you see my mug here for a minute, but we'll get it set up. Ready? Hang on. It's going to swing around real quick.
I like the hill.
All right, you know what? Let me swing it around slow so I don't get anybody. How about that? There you go.
I feel like she would have told me, hey, I don't get this guy.
And then the sunlight.
All right. That might be good enough right there where I could just plug this in. All right. Let's go back around.
I'm talking about you.
Look at all our wet signs already ready. Yeah.
And make sure the gimbal has enough juice as well.
Or like a ball.
Keep it.
All right, we're just about done, folks. I'm so sorry. I was going to do this on the monorail, but there we go. Now we're good. We just make sure these wires are secure. And then we will go explore Magic Kingdom. All right. Okay, folks. Thank you for dealing with that. And let's move on. And I'm going to cross over right here on these boards. All right. Let's cut right through the castle. Go into Fantasyland. How about that? Let's go see if that's Grayson over there. I'm not sure if that is or not. Let me, looks like it might be. Can't tell. No, it's not Grayson. All right. Great job. It's always fun to stop and watch that if you're in that area and they happen to be out playing. Look out for Grayson. He's usually out there. I think a lot of times during the week. I don't know if he does weekends, but make sure you stop and check out the piano stylings of whoever is out there playing. A lot of people relaxing, taking it easy here today. Everybody just chilling. It's good stuff. All right, let's go to the castle. How you doing? All right. A little bit backlit, but hopefully it looks good to you at home. Make sure your setting is set to 1080p, so you're seeing it in the top quality, crystal clear. Well, hopefully it's coming through because yeah, it looks like I have a pretty good signal. You should be easily pulling in 1080p. Oh, they have the castle closed, so guess who's not going through the castle? Us. All right. There's ways around this.
T-shirts out.
And again, thank you everybody for joining us today. I do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video. Just came from Epcot. Now we're over here at Magic Kingdom. My name is Mike. This is Scooter Adventures. SKOOTAH, Scooter Adventures. And we're doing this on a mobility scooter. I have to use a mobility scooter for my bad joints and knees. I can walk, but not far distances. I'd never be able to make it a day around the park, so I rely on a mobility scooter. So here we are. And
But if we truly want to get Tiana.
I used to be a cast member, so I have some knowledge of the parks. Was a cast member for 11 years, and on a scooter, and have a video background before I left New York and moved down here to be a cast member. So combined all the three, and here we are. We're streaming at Magic Kingdom, Disney World on a mobility scooter. So very lucky, and I'm very lucky to have you watching. So thank you for tuning in. Without you joining us today, this stream doesn't even exist. So thank you, everybody. A lot of selfies going on right here. I could just take a look at that. Let me tilt up a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like it's not
That's a great shot right there. All right, so let's move on. I have to change the setting on my scooter here, folks. Sorry. All right, and here we are, Fantasyland. Just trying to see if I can locate a friend. Was back here earlier. I don't think we're very far.
Sword in the Stone. This junior... Oh, Scooter Adventures. Hold on, Scooter. So we have the junior explorer that's trying to pull the sword out of the stone. But we have a superstar in the house, Mama Doc.
There we go.
Look who we have here. Scooter!
The world famous Scooter
Yeah,
Adventures.
the world famous
Scooter Adventures. How you doing, everybody?
Oh, well, great. Good to go here. Have you noticed the attendance? Where did everybody come from?
I know. Same thing. I was over at Epcot. Same thing. It was like there was nobody there when I first started out.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like have somebody hit a switch and they fell out of the sky with that rain, and there was people everywhere.
Wow.
Yep.
Good to go days definitely work here.
And they're unpredictable though. I've been learning that the good to go days on the weekends especially. Yeah. And it's not indicative of what you see. Like coming in again today, the parking lot was empty at Epcot. I was like, oh, it'll be a breeze. I'll go in there, be able to ride a bunch of rides.
Yep.
And by the time I started to circulate and get caught up in the flow of things, it was, it was busy, in a regular busy day over there. So here we are. But hello, everybody. Fun to be free nation.
Yeah.
So
real quick shout out. If you're new to the channel, this is Scooter Adventures.
Yes.
Link in the description box below. But once my live stream is concluded, once it's over, we're not ending now, but once it does, check out Scooter Adventures. Scooter Adventures does live streams from the Walt Disney World Resort. And real quick, look at his shirt, folks. Looks like original.
yes.
John with Fun to Be Free likes his original logos and original Mickey Mouse.
Yes, it's like almost old school right here. So, and that's Fun to Be Free right there. Fun to Be Free, John, Fun to Be Free. Every day at 2 o'clock. 2 p.m. every day at one of these parks. And someday, Disney Springs. and he said, I just need some news to come out of Disney Springs. And they have the Florida food festival going on right now. So, you never know. Make it a stream out of John at Disney Springs. And get him over to Gideon's and have a cookie.
Yeah.
So,
where do you want to go, Scooter?
I don't know, whatever you want to do. What have you ridden and what have you not ridden?
We
And
have not run Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
we could try it. You think my rig will hold up? It should. You think?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll try it. What the heck? Well, what's the worst that happens? The phone flies out of the boat.
I think it'll be fine.
All right, let's head over. Let me make a U-turn here and get with the flow of traffic. All right, so there we go, folks. We met up with a friend, and we're gonna go over to Tiana's adventure. That's John, Fun to Be Free. Real MCM. He's got a few people in his chat. Let me switch back over. Oops, sorry. Hang on.
4K, and I'll get behind Scooter.
All right. Is that Ryan?
No,
Oh.
I'll check the chat. Auntie B and Mama Duck's here, though.
Oh, there you go. Auntie B, how are you? Mama Duck?
Auntie B, how are you, Mama Duck?
The Disney Baker. Home safe. Well, it's good that you made it home safe. I met up with our old friend, the Disney Baker. I'm over here with John, Fun to Be Free. So, at the Magic Kingdom now. I didn't even plan on coming over to the Magic Kingdom, but we're here. And we're on our way over to see what the line looks like at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So, stand by for that. But I'm glad to see that you made it home safe, the Disney Baker. And thank you for popping back into the room. Thank you so much. And there's Nick and Shannon Jenkins, Ear to Their Travel. That's one of our partners as well. That's our travel partner. Ear to Their Travel. They have a link below in the description. Ear to Their Travel. And anything you're trying to plan, whether it's Disneyland, Disney World, a cruise, contact them. Click on that link below and get in touch with them. They'll be happy to point you in the right direction and get you all set up. That's Ear to Their Travel. And we also, it's a good time to go around the horn and mention our travel friends and partners or YouTube channels. We can start right there with the Disney Baker. Check out his channel, the Disney Baker, and he's actually going live tonight at 7 p.m. He's got a stream from his house planned. And yes, the name is accurate. He is a baker. So that's a Disney Baker, D-A, Disney Baker. And we also have Cruise and Theme Park Guide, Sierra. Cruise and Theme Park Guide, Not So Scary Mary TV. Magic Adventures, M-A-J-I-C, Magic Adventures. And of course, Fun to Be Free. We just ran into him. Those are all links in our description. And we also have a few extra ones in there. We have Pete McDevitt Show as a link. And we have Lily's Life as a link. And we also have TPG Theme Park Giant is a link below. So, and if you happen to need a scooter while you're here in town, there's a link for Scooter King. Scooter King. I know they rent, one of the few companies that actually rent the Revo 2.0, which is what I'm on, a Pride Revo 2.0. And I, just from experience, most of the scooters will last you all day. But I know that the Pride Revo 2.0 will last you all day without having to worry about charging it and plugging it in every 10 minutes. So click on that link below, take you over to Scooter King, and take a look at their pricing. And they're very competitive. They could deliver to your hotels, meet up with you, and all that. So Scooter King, thank you, folks. Now, on with the fun. You see, it's pretty crowded here. I was expecting it to be
But it's still not 30 minutes.
a lot less crowded, but it's busy. I don't know if they're loading up the Liberty Bell. Looks like the Liberty Bell is just sitting idle. I guess because there probably is the lightning in the area. Liberty Bell might be down. But that will be going away soon, folks. July 5th or 6th, I believe, is the final day of Liberty Bell. Let me try to switch over and get on the right side of traffic here and get with the flow. All right. I guess we're down for lightning.
I assume so. That I hate to inform you, if that's the case, then Tiana's is probably going to be the same story.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll check it out.
So in the meantime, we can get some ambiance or the vibes, John.
Yeah, the vibe. Yep. And this.
The Liberty Bell.
Yep. Look at that, folks.
We should pause here for just a moment. So
Yes.
get some more vibes.
Let's do it. Soak in all the vibes I can.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. All right, let's swing around here and get a shot of
We
the.
speculate that the Liberty Bell and other attractions are now going to be closed as a result of lightning in the area. But in the meantime, enjoy views of the rivers of America, because we are going to lose all of this ambiance, or as Scooter Adventures would say, the vibes, Johnny. The vibes, Johnny. So,
Hello, John from Aussie Down Under.
And I'll pause here for just a moment.
Welcome in from Australia. Thank you so much.
Chicken Fin Productions says, what's better than a complimentary Fun to Be Free cup of water? Nothing but liking and subscribing comes close. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Look at you, go Chicken Fin Productions.
Let me try to go back a little bit. We ran into John. Let's see.
Chicken Fin Productions again says, what's better than a complimentary
Let's see. Pretty far back. I'm trying to go here.
But liking and subscribing comes close. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Perry Luce is checking the John levels. The numbers are up.
And then Mysterious Corporation did mention John Fun to Be Free. Yes, that's our friend right there. And Dorina, Scooter sneaking up on John Fun to Be Free. Dorina saw me sneaking up on you.
Yeah. Scooter, really, he comes up like Fast and Furious.
Well, I did stalk you.
Driver, though.
I did pull it up while I was on the monorail over. Did you see I popped into the chat and I said I'm on my way. You know?
And then Reed G said, yeah, Scooter's coming.
Yep.
I assumed you were going to start at Magic Kingdom, but...
My whole plan changed. Remember, I originally was just going to come out and vlog Epcot. Yeah. So pulled into Epcot and I changed like by the minute, like Florida weather, and pulled into the parking lot and I saw how empty it was. And I said, this is a good opportunity maybe to stream and maybe get on some rides. So I said, let's do a stream. And then I started out at Epcot and it got busy. I was like, well, it's probably just as busy at Magic Kingdom. Let me head over here and see what you're doing. So, you know,
quick, folks,
here we are.
Update. I can see the logs going down counted by adventure and no guests.
They are empty, yes.
Yes, so they're empty logs. So let's reverse course here.
All right.
What about the People Mover?
People Mover or Country Bear straight ahead.
I think the People Mover.
All right, let's do that. You think People Mover's still running in the...
Yeah, I think
all right.
I think so.
Did you ever tell people about how the People Mover actually works? I did that as a child. They used to do a thing, and I have the book.
The linear synchronous motors?
It's a maglev, actually, like magnetic.
Well,
it pulls you.
Be careful.
No.
Linear synchronous motors.
Well, there you go. Well, something like that.
Not maglev.
But,
so.
And what it is, right? Basically, am I correct to see if I remember?
Electromagnets.
Like one magnet pulls you forward, and the next magnet will activate and pull you forward, and the next magnet pulls you forward, and so on and so on. And a chain reaction. And the magnet actually pulls the People Mover. So there you go. I'm rambling. But here we go. Cut through
Not
this.
So Scared Mary 2 says Scooter.
Oh my God.
Says Scooter.
It looks like Not So Scary Mary TV must have 2 browsers open right now.
Yeah, possibly.
All right.
EXP66 says Scooter. Chicken Pin Productions says Scooter. Good to see you. Not So Scary Mary 2 says locals coming in after the afternoon storm. I think so. Not So Scary.
You know who's in my chat? I'm very proud who's in my chat right now. The legendary Zippity Doo Doug.
Yeah, that's cool. Doug was in my chat for a little bit earlier.
Oh, he jumped ship. Look at that.
Hey, while we're on the Pirates, we were preparing to make sail.
He bailed. So that's it for me.
Yeah,
so.
But Benny Rodriguez, welcome in, welcome back. Nice to have Benny Rodriguez in the chat. Benny Rodriguez says, perhaps locals coming after the rain on a good-to-go day. You nailed it, Benny.
So Jacob Herring, welcome in, Jacob Herring.
Not So Scary Mary TV.
I do appreciate it.
Not So Scary Mary TV.
And Goofy Jim R is still in here. Thank you so much, Goofy. I'm going to try to read these chats, but I'm driving and reading and holding and a lot of stuff going on, so I can't maneuver the phone. And trying to, and it is pretty bumpy here. And if you don't believe me how bumpy it is, just ask Zippity Doo Doug or Pete McDevitt. They were just here recently, and you know how busy, bumpy this Adventureland area is. You know, so if I put the gimbal in the holder, you'll see how. Watch this. Ready? I'm going to put it in the holder. Look at this. There you go. Pretty good idea. And if you look over there, right there,
Jim R, welcome in, welcome back.
That's
Jim R says, hi, John. Well, hello there.
That is not a doorbell. That's Club 33.
Disney's Hollywood Studios and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That was a couple of months ago now.
You been up there? Club 33 right there? No.
Oh, I have none of this, Scooter. None of this money.
Oh, wait, look at that. Yep, monies.
I have no money.
Yeah.
So what I'm showing Scooter is I have no monies. I like adding S's to everything.
But, yeah, it's a very elite group up there.
Chicken Pin Productions says,
And Club 33, look into it.
I'm sorry, Chicken Pin Productions. Sorry. Benny Rodriguez says, thanks, that moment up. Stay tuned for, we're hoping the People Mover. Stay tuned for the People Mover. Benny Rodriguez says, thanks, that moment up. Jim R says, I'm watching you and Mike together. Very cool. So you're watching
Let me put this down for a second. All right, so I'm going to have to jump ahead and try to catch up to these chats here. Not So Scary Mary will welcome everyone to do in the chat. Please like and subscribe.
Lofi. Hello there, Lofi. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. We go live daily 2 p.m. from the Walt Disney World.
I'm going to follow John here through the circle. And we're on our way to the People Mover, folks. Let's ride the People Mover. Get a pretty good lay of the land from up there. Fulvio, thank you so much, sir. I do appreciate it. Fulvio Zatola. And I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome to Scooter Adventures. We stream on the weekends. Me and Michelle, my girlfriend, she's home spending a little time with our cat today. So I'm actually out here by myself today. So, but I do appreciate you stopping in, and I appreciate you spending time with us. Thank you, sir. For sure. Hello, Fulvio Zatola. I like that name for sure. Zippity Doo Doug is still here watching. Please check out Zippity Doo Doug's channel on YouTube. He does live streams. He was just down here in the Walt Disney World area, streamed a bunch while he was here, so he's got some new content up there within the last couple weeks. So if you check out Zippity Doo Doug, please subscribe to his channel and watch his content over the last couple weeks or beyond. He's got some really good stuff on there. So Zippity Doo Doug, a really nice guy, really loves doing this stuff, a lot of passion. And he loves these Disney parks as much as all of us. So check out, please, Zippity Doo Doug. Not So Scary Mary TV is in here as well. Check out her channel, please. Subscribe. And Fun to Be Free is with me here behind me. I'm going to turn around and wait for him. And I'll give you a shot of the castle because that'll give me a chance to have a little sip of beverage too. So I'm going to turn around. All right. So you're going to see John coming up now. Let me just stop here for 1 second. There he comes.
Welcome. Eugene says, hey, Lofi, thanks for the double streams. All right, Scooter's checking his chat.
Yes, I am.
Should I start walking towards the...
I'm with you, sir. I'm with you.
Oh, okay. Because you could really fly on that.
Yep, but I choose not to. I'm a very responsible scooter rider.
I was going to say, even though he said that, the world-famous Scooter Adventures is a very responsible driver.
I'm an advocate for not going any faster than the pace of the crowd.
Did you hear what he just said, folks? He's an advocate for not going any faster than the pace of the crowd. 3G says, hi, at Family Life, welcome in. Thanks for the like. Tyler Ring. Tyler Ring. Subscribe to Family.
All right, we're heading into Tomorrowland right now, folks. So, hope everybody's having a good day out there. And again, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope everybody's enjoying this stream. If you'd like, please hop into the chat, say hello. I'd like to know you're there. Adam B, welcome in. Planning on taking my mother to Walt Disney World in December. She will need to use a scooter. Thanks for giving me the perspective. She has a hard time walking and steps. Hopefully, she ride Living with the Land. Yeah, she could definitely ride Living with the Land. It's actually very easy. I don't know. I have a video. I shot some footage. I haven't edited it yet, but I'll be happy to work on that and put that up there. Show you how easy it is to do that with a scooter. Just they'll load you up because the line is kind of, some lines are, so you're not going back and forth all the switchbacks, so they load you up that way, so it's a little bit less of a wait, which is good, and take you right in, and you do transfer when you get up there, and it's basically 2 steps down. You get off the scooter right there. They let you stay on the scooter until the boat's ready to load, and when the boat pulls in and it's your turn, you get up, walk 2 steps, drop right into the boat. They will move your scooter additional probably 10 feet, park it up on the left, and when you get off the boat, you unload in the unload area, your scooter's sitting right there waiting for you. So very, very easy. So tell Mom not to be intimidated or let anything stop her. She'll be able to ride Living with the Land very, very comfortably without stress. So get out there. I have plenty of other videos too that will kind of show her the lay of the land and some things you can do with the scooters around the park. So hopefully the whole purpose of those videos is to help people out, and if you would watch those and definitely give me feedback. I want to know what you think of them, if they're helping. I want to know that it's helping people out. That's why we make those videos. So, but thanks for the feedback, and thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Adam B. All right, we're over near the People Mover now. It doesn't look like too long of a line. And again, this is you could actually take your scooter through the line on this particular ride. You're going to take it all the way through. When you get up to the front here, they're going to have you get off. You'll have to just go up that little ramp right there. Well, it's basically it's an escalator, but it's it's not steps escalator. It's like a ramp escalator. It's going to take you all the way up. And when you get up to the top, you're basically moving on that as well. Then you get to the top, it's a few steps, you hop in the People Mover. And then the same thing on the way down, right here on this side. So you're only basically walking from there all the way up, but you take your scooter all the way through the line here. And they will park your scooter. They will park your scooter right back here. Over here, see who this person is? They're going to park your scooter. When you come down, your scooter is going to be parked right there. You'll grab your scooter and off you go.
But again, let's do Randy's statements again. I'll pop up the subscribe banner. Let's get rolling here. Randy says the mob meeting is officially over. No more let it go. It's time to hi-ho, hi-ho. It's back to work we go. We brainstormed like fell in the library, planned a Scrooge McDuck with the spreadsheet. Now it's time to put the pixie dust into action.
So, Not So Scary Mary says we love to let people know that no matter what the challenges, you can have a full and happy life and enjoy the magic at Walt Disney World. Adam B will do. Yes, thank you so much, Adam B. Please subscribe and stay in the loop. So I'm constantly trying to put new vlogs and new videos up. Working on a few different series of there's just plenty of stuff that's going to be coming up that will help people that need to use a mobility scooter ECV. What's that?
You want to go on People Mover?
Yes, let's do it. Okay. Yep. You good? You're not afraid, nothing, right? You're good?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
All right.
I'll follow
All right, we're going to the People Mover, folks.
Thank you for watching the world famous
And Not So Scary Mary TV says, Adam B, thank you for being here. Look at these other videos. Please talk about all the accessibility that Walt Disney World has for people with ECVs and wheelchairs. And Dorina says, Adam B, we took our two moms on scooters to the park several years ago. If your mom can transfer a short distance, she'll be able to do most rides. And the scooter is awesome for line waiting. Yes, it is. It really is, Dorina. It makes it so much more comfortable. Some people a lot of people actually try to be heroes. Oh, I don't want to get the scooter, and and then next thing you know, you're cutting short your day. So don't sell yourself short. It's something. It gets busy at the parks, but it's very easy to do. You can get around. So just don't be intimidated by anything. Just get out here and do it. So. All right. Then Not So Scary Mary TV says you're in the right place. Please ask any questions. Mike, we call him Scooter, is extremely knowledgeable with anything having to do with scooters, and he'll answer. Yeah, I'll be happy to answer anything you have, Adam B. So feel free to reach out to me, email, whatever, in private if you'd like, whatever. I'll answer any questions you have. And if you want to see a video about a certain thing, let me know, and I'll be happy to get it for you leading up to your trip. It may help you. So, all right.
I think I found it. Chef David says, People Mover does run in the rain, and if it's raining when your ride is over, they will allow you to ride again. Thank you for the pro tip. Chef Davis. David Diaz says, everyone hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. Thank you, David Diaz. Let's do it right. Let's pop up the subscribe banner. Because Debbie Diaz is saying, everyone hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. Thank you for rallying and cheering for joining us.
All right, we're still working our way through the queue here on the People Mover.
Thunderstruck. And this is a pro tip, Chef Davis. Look at you go. I like it a lot. I gotta try that. I like all. The last time I got this,
Tell Ryan. Tell Ryan.
yeah, we have the world famous Squid Adventure. What's Squid is gonna say?
No, I wanted to show you something.
Yes.
All right, we're almost there, folks. We're almost at the front. This is where I'm going to be transferring, so I have to grab my gear. I'm going to actually just unplug and leave everything here. I should have enough. We got plenty of juice to get up on there, and I just want to make sure that this is charging. Hi, how are you? All right. I'm gonna just pull this right up here, if you don't mind. You can let a few people go. I just need a second to put everything in here. Is that okay? All right, folks, we're just getting set up here. So take my key, right? Okay. All right, sorry about that. All right. Yeah, over here? Yep, that'd be good. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, folks. Sorry about that. All right, we're here at the People Mover.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y quita sus líneas. Gracias. safety, remain seated at all times. Keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy.
All right, folks.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de su vehículo. Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias.
Once we get up there, I'll get everything situated here. Gonna get plugged back in. Hopefully you can still hear me okay.
At all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically.
Two of us.
That's one.
Okay.
We're live.
Yeah.
Let me say hi.
Sure. That's Rich right there. How you doing?
Where are you from? Great. Cupertino, California.
I went to college.
He's from California as well.
Oh, no way.
Ex-Disneyland cast member.
Clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically.
Nice meeting you.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga
He's probably thinking, sit down, guys, sit down.
Sit down. Sit down.
All right, here we go.
Then step into the car. For your safety,
Mama says the more giant love that people move it too. I
hands,
do, Mama.
arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car.
Monkey Juice
And
says monkey
please
from
supervise
Massachusetts
younger
living in Mount
beings.
Dora now. Oh, really?
Clear the
Transplant,
doors,
huh?
which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Chris says, oh, not to jump to conclusions, but do you collect press paste?
All right.
Is that when you jump to conclusions, Chris? Just like on, Office Space? Chris says,
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop
famous
service.
Scoot Adventures. Always
Who
fun.
said that?
Mama Duck.
What did she say?
Always fun to spend time with the world famous Scoot Adventures.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. Hi, Mama Dog.
Greetings, intergalactic.
I haven't been on this one. I haven't been on this in a long time.
People Mover, presented by Epcot.
Mama Duck says cast members are the best. I agree, Mama Duck. Joey Dallas says I love cheap burger spring rolls. I think they're so
Absolute
good.
best way to see
So
tomorrow.
delicious.
And my stars, is there ever must.
We're going to be getting close up there soon.
Spacecraft to
Right,
monster.
Wesley says
There's really nothing
243
like
likes.
today in Tomorrowland.
Why do I feel like I stink or something when I walk into the room every
For
week?
your safety,
Hey,
if
that's-
you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please
All right.
fly while on board. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying
like and
the
subscribe
stream.
for you. People moving live stream. Thank you, Ryan Wesley. Again, Ryan Wesley says like and subscribe for
Next
us. People
station
moving
is
live stream.
Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Trading. Transfer to green and red lines. Don't worry,
There we
the
go.
express train keeps on rolling through the future. Right by two of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing
Progress
dream
City.
for a community of tomorrow.
That's Epcot, folks.
Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Orak.
If there's a tiny what?
Borak.
That's the guy that's talking, right?
Yeah.
On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
There's the Grand Prix cars.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit. And these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
I gotta go on that for the heck of it one day again. I haven't been on that since I was a little kid.
That's Tomorrowland Speedway?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do it one day.
Yeah, we should. Pretty neat.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please
I'm glad that that's still here after all this time.
oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
It makes you wonder, but for now, it's still here. There's Tron, folks. Tron back there. And the queue to enter the ride is right over that way. Unfortunately, there's no going on Tron today with the gimbal. Space Mountain.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket ports just deep space destinations.
Now I heard on that book I was listening to today, when you're climbing on Space Mountain, when you get to the top, the ship has a number on it and a name, like words and a number. That's the Imagineer that designed Space Mountain.
You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
How's your batteries holding up? Everything good?
I was just going to double check.
Good shape.
Yeah, but Doc is powering iPad and the Pocket.
Oh. I'm about the same, but it's not going. I'm watching. It's not going up any, so I don't know what's going on there. I want to see if I can get. I'll just be happy to see it go to 34. But it's at 33. I don't know if it's going to go to 32 or 34.
Well, it's not. I mean, I'm on white flame, so it's probably good. You're probably not running too hot right now.
I haven't had any heat warnings today. That's, all that cloud cover, so we've been lucky there. But I did lose my stream completely over in Germany.
Oh, wow.
Lost it completely.
Exactly?
In the gift shop. I was in the...
so, pro tip, don't go in the gift shop.
Yeah, I went in that crystal shop right back there.
Yeah.
By the time I came out, I looked and I wasn't on anymore. I was like, what the...
I can handle it. But that's a little rough.
Lesson learned.
Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
I had to actually go into YouTube Studio, change my key, and restart my stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're on a whole
different key.
Wow.
Yep. Same information, same thumbnail and everything, but it's just a total separate.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Right, you speak as if that's not a good thing.
Well, I'm just saying it's rough. That's rough. It just interrupts your flow.
Yeah. Yeah, I was down for a few minutes too. By the time I reset it, but feel that breeze? You know what that means. That's a nice little area down there for chilling. If you're ever here and you need a little place to relax, back here in Tomorrowland. This is almost the area where you used to load up on the Skyway, right? Back here in this corner.
Back behind us, the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Are these still the same buggies they've had all these years? Since the 7th.
Keep in mind they're
since opening day.
Rehabbed, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, major update in '94 for the Tomorrowland, if you will.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Calling all space rangers. Report your star cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's herd.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
Are you showing similar numbers with like my AT&T right here? Are you showing similar?
That's hard to say because remember, it just shows me one big pipe.
Wow, okay.
So, but my AT&T right now
is pretty strong in here.
30%. So, technically T-Mobile was the strongest just there, but now AT&T is the strongest right now.
Yeah, because I'm almost back to 10,000.
Now approaching Monsters Incorporated Laugh Floor.
Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or 9, take the time to see this show.
I think we should head over to Tiana's. I think it's over.
You think it'll be good now?
I'll double check.
Station.
I thought I saw Rain G in the chat says all.
Our journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part.
Remember I told you at 33, but I don't know if it's going to go to 34 or 32%. It's still at 33.
Go out and explore tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today. See you in the future.
If it's charging, it's very slow.
I'm going to take out the bat phone, folks. I'm going to look the My Disney Experience app. I can actually send my phone screen over to your device at home. But for the purposes of this, I'm just going to pull up the My Disney Experience app real quickly and just double check. So I won't actually put it up on the phone screen right now. I just want to see if you get an idea. So 55 minutes for Tiana's. We'll go to Tiana's? I think it'd be a great idea.
Please keep arms
Yeah, we could.
and
Yeah,
other
we could do that.
away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically.
Go round up the
Step
scoot,
onto the
and off we go.
platform with caution.
Put a boot in your scoot.
That's it. You jump in the trunk.
Thank you.
We're going to come back to the chat in a few moments, folks. We have to disembark first, so don't forget those.
Yes, we got to begin our egress.
Until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms and teeth and other appendages away from the doors.
Thank you. All right, folks, let's go round up the scooter and move on. And that's where they parked the scooter right there. There.
It's the world famous Scuba Adventures. He's live on YouTube right now. Link it in the description box below. Like, comment,
All right, we're back here.
Some of my chests have fallen off the cliff.
There she is. That's the scooter right there. That's the ride, folks. Let me just place this in the holder here for 1 second. All right. And I'll get back to the chat here in a minute, folks. Try to catch up a little bit of what we've been missing. Sorry about that. I know I fell way behind. Let's see who's in the room, who's joining us. Adam B, I see is still here. Thank you so much. Let me just get this plugged in too. Get some juice back in this gimbal. All right, folks. Let's catch up to John. And let's see. Dorina still here. Thank you so much, Dorina. I appreciate you being here, Dorina. Thank you so much. We're feeling a little bit of raindrops, folks, but nothing too bad right now. So we should be okay. We're catching up to John. He's right up here. That tall guy right there in the middle, that's John, Fun to Be Free. And people jumping around in front of him there. All right.
Right, Wesley says
So on our way over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, folks, and you see the crowd in front of us. It is pretty busy, pretty jumping. Didn't seem as busy out in the parking lot coming in on the monorail, but it's a pretty good crowd here, and it'll continue to get busier as we get closer to nightfall. It is 6:30 Eastern time here at Disney World, and we will be coming up on Happily Ever After, which is going to be at 9 o'clock. So yeah, so there's some very light rain. You can see in the water down below. You can definitely see the drop. So, but it's nothing that's going to stop the operation. But again, like I said, if you're on a scooter or something like that, the main thing is you want to protect the underside of the scooter. That's where the controller is, the brains of the scooter up underneath your feet. It is picking up a little bit, but yeah, so that's what you want to keep dry. And as long as there's no puddles, I feel pretty comfortable riding around, doing what we got to do. Mysterious Court Marie, thank you so much for still being here. And Not So Scary Mary TV, thank you. I know I haven't really been reading the chat too much, but Bubble, whatever, Popper. Hi, Mary, and hey all. So welcome in, Bubble, whatever, Popper. We appreciate it. It is picking up a little bit, though.
Let's get this party started like it's a Castle Stage Show on Main Street.
Live stream again.
There we go. See the castle right there with some ominous looking clouds behind it.
Get it to flow correctly. Chat, lots of chit chats. Chat is rolling. And enjoy Cinderella Castle. I think it says, holy moly, 354 people in the room. This is a screaming or Disney-sized party. Let's get this party started like it's a Castle Stage Show on Main Street. Smacking, pressing, pushing, crashing, or gently tapping like you're breaking it.
Let me stop for 1 minute. When I get past the photo spot here, I don't want to photobomb anybody. I got to secure my wires. It's pulling on the gimbal. I want to make sure that it doesn't pull the camera. Next thing you know, you're looking at an image that's sideways. So let me just get that taken care of. And it is pretty good rain right now too. How you doing?
It says 355.
All right, folks, got that secured, and it is raining pretty good right now. So let me cross over here. It's good to kind of come at these head on. The tracks, you will get stuck in there with your scooter wheel. You don't want that to happen. And let's catch John now. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
I still think we should push ahead though.
Yeah, well, if we could find shelter in the process.
Yeah.
It is coming down a little bit heavier, folks, so we're just trying to see if we can find a little bit of shelter, keep the gear from getting soaked. All right. You found the one little area right there. A little bit, a little bit. Whew, coming down pretty good, folks. Good?
So welcome to Central Florida in summer, folks.
Yep.
If you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. But again, Cherokee Warrior 164 things operational.
All right, folks. We're you see right now we've got a little quick rain delay. I think it's a really small cell again, so we're going to be moving here in a minute. So just bear with us. Everybody's crammed in a little spot right here.
I'm trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to move. Oh. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm slipping. I would. Yeah. Sorry about that. My tire started to move. You okay? Everything good? Okay. I apologize.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. I'm trying to find a good spot where it's not raining on me from the shelter.
It was blowing in a minute ago, but I think we're good now.
Check over here. See if we're out of the wind on this side.
Here, wait a minute. Here, wait.
Okay, I'm going to just pull up here, out of the way, folks. Could you make it? Are you able to make it in? Oh, I didn't know if you were coming all the way in or not.
Tiki Man fan, welcome back. It's always 9 steps. Tiki Man fan.
All right. So let's see here. Hopefully everybody has me. Hopefully the mic is still working and everything is still good. So we got so Dorina, no worries. Cheers, Quip Marie. I'm busy today as I'm enjoying this. And
hold on a second. Turkey Warrior 164 says thank you. Tiki Man fan says hello. I'm Mama Doc.
it's actually starting to get light already too, so it happens quick. So it's not so bad.
What gimbal Scooter, what gimbal are you using today?
It's a Zhiyun. It's Zhiyun. Zhiyun. Smooth 5.
So Smooth 5, Ryan Wesley. Smooth 5.
Yeah.
And USC Greg says subscribe to like notification, turn on the wall. Thank you for being here, USC Greg. Mama says thank you at USC.
All right. So Christmas Oswald. We'll see how accurate weather is. Hopefully so. Yep. Not so scary, Mary. Adam B. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, Adam B. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. And thank you, everyone. A bit of rain shower, and it is stopping us. So thanks. Okay. Are you watching? So I'm going to try to move. All right, let me try to move real quick.
Makoto, welcome in, welcome back. Dan says hello. Can't wait.
I'm going to reload. I was all the way down to 700 a minute ago, so I got to move to a better signal.
Let's go.
Let me move someplace to get a better signal, folks. I didn't realize it was dropping out, but yeah. So if you want to tune in, all right. I love you too. But everything good? You doing good? Oh, all right. Yep. So pop in there. Not so scary. Mary's in there. Dorina's in there. Zippity Doo Dog was in there earlier too. I don't know if he still is, but he was in there. So yeah, say hello to everybody. Hi, awesome. Thanks, baby. Bye. I love you too. Bye. All right, folks. Just spoke to Michelle, the other half of Scooter Adventures, and she is going to join you in the chat here. I'm just trying to get to an area where there's better signal. My signal was dropping, and I didn't. So we're going to pull in here. Hopefully we get a better signal. Pardon me? All right. You can see the Mad Dash is on. Big scramble. And we're gonna come over here.
You got it? No, not.
All right, let me make a U-turn.
I don't know where Scoot Adventures is going. I really don't. Hey, we're going to have to put you in a hole soon.
I thought I was still a cast member. I was going in the cast member. All right. Okay, folks, I think hopefully the signal's a little bit better. We're looking a little bit better now. Trying to find John. How are you? All right. Of course, he's able to go places that I'm not really able to go. It is getting a little bit lighter, so we will. I promise, folks, we're going to get going here in a minute.
And I've located Scooter.
Yep.
So what do you want to do?
Well, if you want to wait for the it's a quick shot right through here. The Country Bears. You think they're loading up? We at least get it. Yeah, are we gonna? It's still raining. I'm just figuring to kill some time while we have something to look at in shelter.
That phone screen on the actual. I'll follow you.
Wow, four.
Yeah, sure. Let me get out of the way.
No, sorry about that. Could you make it by? Let me back up.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
It says 45 minutes open.
All right. Yeah, I'm down to about 1900 again. So.
Well, let's just roll.
All right. Sun's coming out. It's getting lighter. Come on, folks.
Come out tomorrow. It's very light rain now, folks.
You even got the tiki room. So, and those are all things like, keep in mind, if it starts to rain, but if you don't want to sit someplace and just look at a bunch of people in a corner, if you're near a place like Tiki Room, go catch an attraction while it's raining. No? Isn't that a pro tip? No? No. Well, apparently John doesn't like the idea, but what I always say, if you have a chance to catch a show while you wait for the rain.
No, but it is a pro tip.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that people in my live chat are expecting to see Tiana's because I kept saying, stay tuned for Tiana's, and then it's closed.
And then all of a sudden you're looking at Shaker over at the Country Bear Musical Jamboree.
Because the whole, I kept saying from second one, we're going to Tiana's.
Yeah.
And then we got the rain, we got the lightning, we got lightning more, we got closure. They're like closed 3 times today.
See, my people in my chat, they used to broken promises. That's because I'm always, how many times I've changed my stream today. But here we are. We're doing it on the fly today. This is a relaxing Sunday.
So real quick, folks, my camera rig I call Frankenstein 4K. And Frankenstein 4K is having a technical issue in regards to the T-Mobile service. I can't quite locate where T-Mobile service was. Hold on, T-Mobile service, where are you? Oh, there it is. So what I actually did is I took out Robin. So I have Batman in my right pocket and I have Robin in my left pocket. That's right, folks. I have 3 phones, Batman, Robin, and Iron Frank. And I have AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon plus Disney Parks Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I had to check in the T-Mobile service for Robin. So thank you for your patience.
And Scooter Adventures has AT&T.
But for the chat though.
But I went up. Hey, finally went to 34%.
That's good.
So I went up.
That's good.
On the way up.
Randy says, tell Scooter, don't stay too long. They will charge him rent. I speak from experience. That's why they charge me when broom calls.
Is Randy talking about the other night when I left here at about 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, did you hear that, Randy? Scooter left here about 1 o'clock in the morning, but you probably were.
Oh,
we're live
there you
on
go.
YouTube right now.
There you go.
You guys live? We're live right now.
How are you? All right. Yeah, Randy knows. They pretty much gave me the key. They told me to lock up on my way out the front gate, and Yeah. I didn't think I was going to have a monorail left. Actually, I didn't have a bus left. There was actually a very nice gentleman named Ruben. I went back out, Randy, and I had missed the final bus back to, I was parked at Hollywood Studios. And the guy said it's basically, they could call it back, but it's going to probably be over an hour to get everything. So the Animal Kingdom bus driver said, hop on, I'll take you over to Hollywood Studios. So the gentleman's name was Ruben from Haiti.
Oh, really?
And Disney Transport, and he took me over to Hollywood Studios on the Animal Kingdom bus. I was the only one on the whole bus.
Awesome. And then you gave him a cast copy.
Yes, I sure did.
Awesome.
Very nice gentleman, Ruben. Asked for nothing in return.
So shout out to all the cast members who make magic here at the Walt Disney World Resort.
Yep. Very nice guy.
So we're in luck, folks, because I just heard, people on Tiana's or guests going down the big drop on the log. So screaming.
So stand by for Tiana. We're already wet, so,
Mom says that's exciting. Chef David, Bill MCM says prepare. Frank 4K for Games Last. Thank you, Bill MCM. Oh, I think I found it and check what we can. And I do believe we have another new subscriber to find. Hello there, Alana.
All right, folks, coming up on Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
2 p.m. from the Walt Disney World Resort. Welcome to the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, how are you doing? Oh, we're wonderful. It's raining here, but it's fine. We're about to experience Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Those boats are not empty.
So yeah, the boats are loaded, folks. Yes, we can hear.
And John's going to see how we load up when we're on a mobility scooter. You take quite a different route in the queue when you're on a mobility scooter, John.
That's right.
Because there's steps in there. Which way do those steps go?
They go up.
Yep. Well, we don't have to take those steps.
Randy says, welcome in, Alana. Bill MCM says, now I'll disembark since you at Tina's room, so talk to you later. Thanks for being here. We'll just get a quick shot.
If you hear that sound, those are not empty boats, folks.
Quick shot. Monorail says, hello, Alana. Theme Park Giant, welcome back. Says, hey, John. And chat, I think I hear Scooter with you, John. LOL. You nailed it, Theme Park Giant. Quick shout out to Theme Park Giant. A link is in the description box below. Like, comment, subscribe, and support your local live stream. And Monorail says, have a wonderful night at Real MCM. Monorail says, hey, at Theme Park Giant. Yes, world famous Scooter adventures. Theme Park Giant said something.
All right. Let's go, folks. We're about to go get on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And I got to be honest, this is my first time getting on this ride with the gimbal. So we're going to hope for the best. Hopefully the gimbal won't go flying. If you happen to see underwater for a few minutes, something went terribly wrong. So. All right. Here we go.
Hello from Canada. Oh, another international.
I haven't seen the chat. Actually, my phone is off right now, so I can't see the chat right now, but... All right. All right, folks, we're going to be moving along here in a minute.
Your brother is
Thank you. All right. work our way through the queue here. And then at some point up here, they'll split us, and we're gonna go through like a little side entrance because we can't take the steps, obviously. So, but bear with us as we work our way through the queue for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So, here we go, folks.
Monorail says we're excited for you at Brunette 3000. So, real quick, we're joined by the world famous Scooter Adventures. Link in the description box below. Scooter Adventures does live streams from Walt Disney World.
All right, I'm going to show you behind me too. If you see back there, that is John with Fun to Be Free. He's asking the lady for any tips, and she said, "Don't come in the summer." But there you go. But there he is. There's John, Fun to Be Free.
Oh, hello there. Nice to see you.
Every day at 2 p.m. While I'm at work, I work Monday through Friday, real job. He is here every day inside one of these 4 parks, and soon Disney Springs, at 2 o'clock. Every day, 2 o'clock.
There's Frankenstein 4K.
Look at that setup. A little bit different than what mine looks like right now, folks. But there is John. Make sure you check him out. 2 p.m. every day.
Ryan Wesley says, "John, what's your favorite John Candy film?" We got that though, but yeah, it's totally playing straight around. Monorail says we're excited for you. 33 more likes to go to our goal of 300 likes today. Thank you very much. We're going to do a countdown. We're going to start with the number 3. We're going to end with the number 1. Once we get to the number 1, I need everybody to smash the like button unless you've already done so. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Smash the like button. Do it now. Let's go. Oh, can I get these? Oh, can I get this time number 1 into the article that was in?
Does Fast Pass hear the BGM?
Fast Pass what now?
Does Fast Pass hear the BGM?
Fast Pass hasn't popped in a bit.
Oh. Where
There
is
was a West Coast operations meeting today.
Oh. All right, let me take a look at the chat, folks, while we're on the line here, so I can just kind of get caught up. And again, thank you everybody for joining us here today. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much. As we maneuver our way through the queue over here at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And Dorina.
Randy says, "Holy moly, this is
Pops
awesome."
V. How you doing, Pops V? Hi, Mary SPL. Pops V.
Thank you, Randy, for the update there.
The Theme Park Giant. Just noticed that you're in here. Hello, Theme Park Giant. Hello, Marie, Neary, Mike, Michelle. Welcome in, Theme Park Giant. There's a link in our description for Theme Park Giant. Theme Park Giant. He's in our chat right now. And Theme Park Giant, make sure you check out his YouTube channel. He does a lot of theme parks. There's Disney, Universal, Epic.
So yeah,
a lot of roller coasters. Please check out Theme Park Giant.
Come in the summer.
So there
love his handle.
is that. Make sure you check out Theme Park Giant, please, and subscribe to his channel. We do appreciate it. One of our friends of the channel.
And if you're new to the channel,
and welcome in, Pops V. I do think I've seen you. I think you've been in here before. So
you have another new rig, John? yeah, that's right.
And
did you hear what Theme Park Giant just said? It's good as busy.
I was just trying to read my chat. Yep, I just saw that I passed 2K on my subscribers.
2K. Yep. Oh, look at this! Hold on. Congratulations to Scooter Adventures.
Yep.
We're just surpassing 2,000 subscribers.
I did nothing. Thank you, everybody who's in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate it for subscribing. So
that's a monumental moment.
Yes, it is.
Milestone alert.
Yes, it is. We're getting there. Thank you, everybody. Can't do it without you. Without everybody watching, we're nothing. You know. Is this our? Nope, that's not our point yet. But that's what I told Tony O'Tower this morning. I was like, we're nothing without. These streams mean nothing without viewers. You know.
That's right.
If there's a viewer Hall of Fame, Tonio Towers in there, Fast Pads is, we know everybody that supports us, and we appreciate every one of them.
All the heavy hitters,
whether they're in for the first time or for 5 minutes or there or there every time. We appreciate every viewer, because without them, we're not doing any of this.
That's true. That's right. And that's what makes this so much fun and unique and special is the live chat family.
Yep. Oh, go ahead. All right. So let's see where we are in the chat here, folks.
So real quick, Theme Park Giant says, wait a minute. You have another new rig, John?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, I do.
Tell TPG to go to my channel, and I will.
He's probably dual streaming right now.
He was in my chat, but I'm not sure if he's still there anymore.
Well, either way. So Theme Park Giant, of course, this is Frankenstein 4K. Yes, another new rig, broadcasting live in ultra high definition 4K. I'll pipe down.
Since Tiana's Bayou Adventure is an outdoor attraction, you and your belongings may get wet. If the weather conditions worsen, we may be forced to suspend our normal operation at any moment. However, we will remain open as long as possible. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause, and we hope that you still enjoy the rest of your day at your Magic Kingdom.
There we go, folks. We're going to stick it out.
We are? Yeah, I got my umbrella. So.
Mary the Moon says, yep, TPG. There's an iPad. NTB says we are so close to the big 300. Calling all explorers. Calling all explorers. We're going to do another countdown.
So hopefully TPG, you just saw the coverage of John's rig.
Smash the like button. So
thank you, Dorina. Thank you.
2, 1. Smash the like button. Do it now. Let's go because NTB says
Pops loves Disney. Welcome in, Pops. We do appreciate it. Thank you for joining us.
Ready says NTB. And Theme Park Giant's back in the chat. Where are we? Hold on, folks. I'm trying to find it. Chat's rolling still. Theme Park Giant says, LOL, Marianne Move. I can't keep up anymore. Theme Park Giants. LOL, Marianne Move. I can't keep up anymore. CEE says, how long are the waits on the lines? Right now, it's a 45-minute wait standby for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. CEE says, it takes a West Coast meeting to get 300. I need to come here more often. I guess so, Randy. CEE has a hand waving and a Rebel being back in the contestants. I'll be there.
All right. Thank you, folks, for bearing with us as we work our way through the line here at Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Are you ready for the good
And
time? Hello there, nice to see you. We're live on YouTube right now.
All right.
Mary in the Move says, woo-hoo, Scooter. Mary in the Move is saying, woo-hoo, Scooter.
Tell Mary on the move. Woohoo!
Sound like Lily.
Mary!
Hello there, we're live on YouTube right now. Fun to be free. Fun to be free.
In Scooter's room.
All right. Mary on the Move. Popping in to say hi on Scooter's room.
She popped in to say congrats, Scooter. Well, thank you so much, Mary on the Move. I do appreciate it. Hopefully everything's going good out there where you are and everything is well.
So Scooter Adventures is busy, of course, but Randy says congrats, Scooter. And Mama Duck says congratulations at Scooter Adventures.
That setup is huge, man. I think it's crazy.
It's large and in charge, just like Theme Park Giant.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Does it get your attention?
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. It's not subtle. Let's just say that.
Not with the orange port battery?
Uh-oh. Is that raindrops or is that the tree shaking?
No, raindrops keep falling on my head.
That thing is huge.
You know how heavy it is?
I can imagine.
5 or 6 cans of full soda.
I believe it. Take a look at that, folks. Look at that. That is quite a statement right there. But that's what needs to be done to bring you 4K.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure. While waiting in line, we ask that you keep up with the party in front of you at all times.
I think they mean me.
In all available space. This will help keep your wait time down to an absolute minimum. Once down in the loading area, please inform the loading pass over the total number in your party. Once again, y'all, please keep up with that person in front of you at all times. Thank you. We hope you enjoy your visit here at Tiana's Foods and the rest of your day here at the Magic Kingdom.
Cruise the Theme Park Guide. If you will, please check out Cruise the Theme Park Guide and subscribe to her channel as well. Thank you so much, Sierra, for joining us today. We do appreciate it. I know you could be working and doing your videos and getting all caught up on your vlogs, but I do appreciate you taking a little time out and popping in.
All right, give me some of that horn now. Hello there, welcome to the channel. I'm John from
All right, there we go. Let's try to flip it around so you can see what's going on here. There's me. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. You see John behind me, working our way through the queue for Tiana's Bayou adventure. There we go. Sorry, let me just get this centered. All right, here we go. All right, let me take a look at some of these chats here. Go with work and with your vlogs and everything. Just getting settled in, even from your cruise last week. But thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to us, and I do appreciate it. Let me flip it around. I'm sure you had enough looking at my mug, everybody. There we go. How about that?
It says about 3-day Walt Disney World experience for Magic Kingdom.
You're listening to New Orleans. Merci beaucoup to the Riverbank Royals for that performance. I'm going to take you there. Speaking of which, you can take yourself to Tiana's Bayou, General.
And there also, I guess, did I mention? There is a link in our description for Sierra's channel, Cruise the Theme Park Guide, as well as Not So Scary Mary TV. And Not So Scary Mary TV, they can do vlogs and actually start streaming now. They streamed for the first time this past week over here at the Disney World Resort. They did Hollywood Studios on Thursday, and they also did Epcot yesterday. So, but now they are back home. They're not from the area, so they're from the South Florida area. And they will be home, probably editing some of their vlogs that they shot while they were here. So Not So Scary Mary TV, their links in the bottom. Cruise the Theme Park Guide link in the bottom, and Fun to Be Free's link is in the bottom, and we also have Magic Adventures, M-A-J, make sure it's a J, I-C Adventures. They do streams from the parks as well. Magic Adventures, that's Magical Mike and Jen. Please check out their content, subscribe to them as well, and we do appreciate it. And a couple more other channels I'll sprinkle in throughout the day. Nick and Shannon, don't forget them as well. Ear to There Travel, if you have a trip coming up. Need some help planning, have any questions about traveling to Disney World, Disneyland, cruises, whatever, feel free to reach out to reach out to Ear to There Travel, Ear to There, and let them know, and they'll get you pointed in the right direction. So, and if you happen to need a scooter while you're here at the parks, look into Scooter King. There's a link in the description, Scooter King, and click on that link. And they'll have prices, they have all kinds of deals on there. So just check out Scooter King if you need a scooter, and click on that link, take you right to their site.
I really enjoyed when they were very well themed. Yesterday I said, I'm really going to get ones, and then, of course, you knock it out of the park.
Dorina, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you can come back in after dinner. If not, we do appreciate you being here. You spent a lot of time with us today, and we do appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dorina and Reed.
Let's stir the pot, rally the crew, and turn your lights.
So, if you just joined us, we do appreciate you popping into the room, spend a little bit of time with us. So, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself on this stream.
Once down in the loading area, please inform the loading cast of the total number and your party. Once again, y'all, please keep up that person in front of you.
Mysterious Court Marie, still in here.
Thank you. We hope you enjoy your visit here at Tiana's Foods and the rest of your day here at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, we're live on YouTube right now. Fun to be free. Fun to be free. Fun to be free. You guys from? Alabama. Oh, welcome. Have you been here before? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're professional. What about Tiana's Bayou adventure? Yeah, we've been on Splash Mountain. Oh, okay. But this is awesome. You're gonna do it. Oh, yeah. So much fun.
All right.
Fun?
You can see the garden right here. Take a look at the garden.
Fun to be free.
Here soon, and we're gonna divert to a little opening because we can't go up the stairs, obviously, and that's where they'll take the scooter off to the side, and then we'll load in a separate area. You don't really skip the line any. They kind of, as you can still hear John back there behind us. Hear John, fun to be free back there.
Speaking of this fine city, our newest sponsor, Princess Tiana, continues to make her mark here. From employee-owned Tiana's Foods to Tiana's Bayou General, she's here to share some delicious magic.
And this is pretty much where we're gonna turn off over here, and we'll be getting ready to hop on the ride.
Public says welcome back at Sonic. Great to see you. Mary the Moose is welcome in Sonic. The channel is on fire today. Thank you for the update, Mary the Moose. Billy Himbaugh. I do believe Billy Himbaugh is a new subscriber to Fun to Be Free. Hello there, Billy Himbaugh. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. It's nice to meet you. We go live daily, 2 p.m. from the Walt Disney World Resorts. Thank you for being here. But Billy Himbaugh says, my son wants to know how many times a year does Cinderella's castle get struck by lightning. Billy Himbaugh, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you. Does Scooter Adventures know how many times Cinderella Castle gets struck by lightning?
No, I don't. Okay. I wouldn't even pretend to know.
Does anybody in the live chat have any information for Billy Himbaugh for Cinderella's Castle getting struck by lightning? I'm sorry, Billy, I don't know, but stay tuned because in just a few moments we're going to experience Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the world famous Tiana's World.
Oh, I think I got knocked off again.
Oh no, Scooter Adventure stream just got canceled.
Yeah.
That is not a good sign.
No.
Have you been in this queue before?
Yeah.
Huh. Sonic says, thanks, Emma, but I'm going to hide you at Marianne Move. Sonic says, yes, it is. It's starting to rain a little
Yeah, I'm going to have to, gonna see if I can start it back up again.
Wesley says, have you ever had the feeling of carrying something heavy in your pet? A cat, in my case, walks under. What do you Pombeck says today is as much fun as a ride on Big Thunder Mountain at Sonic. Pombeck says you're welcome and thank you at Sonic. Pops Loves Disney, welcome and welcome back. Pops Loves Disney says hi everyone. Nice to have Pops Loves Disney in the chat again. Tyler Himbaugh says how many people ride this? Oh, a lot. It's very, very popular, Tyler Himbaugh. As it turns out, I don't have an exact number for you, but it's extremely popular.
All right, back on. Sorry, folks.
Thousands of people experience Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
I don't know what went on right there. We're back on though. Thank you, folks. Hopefully we got it going again. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. And it's starting to rain again. So.
You're listening to that was Duchess Leah singing with the blues.
All right, so hopefully we're back, folks. I apologize. We got knocked out. That's the second time we got knocked out today. So I do apologize.
I once visited my Uncle Charlie who lives 2 hours away, and it was the longest weekend of my life.
Yeah, if everybody hears me okay, sees me okay, let me know. Hopefully everything is okay. We're back up and running. Just even a simple thumbs up would be good. If you want to pop in, give us a thumbs up. That's the second time today that we got knocked off the air, and we've had AT&T has been having some issues. So I don't know if it just all of a sudden gets shut down, but yeah. All right, so we go. Pops V, Fulvio. All right, thanks for the feedback. I do appreciate it. Appreciate that. Trying to keep it going for everybody. And then when we get back up in there, I will change the my mic, so we'll have audio.
So much fun. Thank you for being here. Hey, Wesley says, how are you, man? Madison says, something in the chat room. Where are we? Hold on. Madison says, howdy. Then he says, John, the answer to the question about cigarettes special being struck by lightning has been never. Thank you, Randy. That's the correct way to say it.
But we talked about AT&T twice today. Remember we talked about AT&T twice today. Right now. It's like a switch. At least I'm assuming that's what, you know.
No, but you're offline for good? Or
Oh, no, I'm actually on now. I brought it back up. I brought it back to life. Revived it. Everybody says they hear me good. All right, folks. So here we are again. So Saturday Parks Live, Homophobia, welcome in. I agree. Everybody, please go check out Not So Scary Mary TV. First live stream. Yeah, they live streamed on Thursday. Was their first live stream. So after we're done here today, folks, please check out Not So Scary Mary TV's first live stream from Hollywood Studios on Thursday. So, and then thank you for the feedback. Thanks, I do appreciate that. And Mysterious Court Marie Scooter, do you have your poncho out? I know. I was just thinking that Mysterious Court Marie. It's light enough, but I'm still getting wet. But it's definitely, I'm just definitely getting wet. So, I'm gonna keep watching it. Debbie Diaz, I can hear you good. Hey, Debbie Diaz, thank you. Nigel Pratt, all good in the UK. Well, thank you so much, Nigel. Welcome in from the UK. I didn't realize that you were in here. Thank you so much, Nigel. Ryan Wesley, hey, Chit Chat. Do you hear 2,000 subscribers? What a milestone. Thank you so much, everybody, too, for helping me reach the 2,000 subscriber mark. Without everybody subscribing, that doesn't happen. So I do appreciate it. Thank you. And even tiptoe, the notification bell, and smack it, owes you some money. So thank you so much, Ryan Wesley, for rallying everybody.
We ask that you keep up with the party in front of you at all times, filling in all available space. This will help keep your wait time down to an absolute minimum.
Well, thank you so much, Fulvio. You're welcome. Very nice to meet you. I got a notification that it was about to air after summon, and it was very, very entertaining. Well, thank you so much. I do, like I said, I can't thank you enough how much it means to have you subscribe and support us. So we put a lot of work and passion into this channel. We love Disney. Obviously, hopefully you love Disney. You're on our chat today and on our stream, and we try to bring you the best possible content that we can. So we put a lot of work into it.
Thank you for tuning in to WNO New Orleans.
So Fulvio, it looks like it's Monday morning over there in the UK. Wow, a little after midnight. A little after midnight. Well, happy Monday. Hopefully you don't have to work tomorrow. Thank you so much, Nigel. Appreciate that. Nigel says, hi, all you guys. Hit the like button. Nigel, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Nigel from the UK. Nigel Pratt. And thank you for taking time out to join us today. It seems like we got a few people from the UK joining us, and I do appreciate that. That's one of our favorite places that we haven't been yet. So Michelle and I, Saturday Parks Live is my girlfriend Michelle. That's on our list. Whenever we do, we've never traveled internationally, but once we do leave this country, the number one place I want to go is the UK. We can't wait to go over to the UK. A lot of great people that I've met over the years. When I was a cast member here, I used to meet a lot of people from the UK. And so can't wait to make it over there someday. So the rain's starting to pick up a little bit.
Whether he's here, summer is a tough time in Florida. Say that again, sorry.
Antonio Stewart, thank you. Hello, everyone. Antonio Stewart.
Here on Tiana, referring to or the actual, kennel property. Board animals. So I guess the best way I can answer the turn on is that I don't believe service animals are allowed to ride Tiana by Adventure, but they you can put them temporarily in the kennel near the exit or the unload area. I guess that's what we should say or phrase it. Anthony says we can do it. We can do it. Onyx says welcome at Oliver Taylor.
Hello, Mysterious Court Marie, says Antonio Stewart. Thank you, Antonio Stewart, for joining us. I do appreciate it. Debbie Diaz, you're welcome, Marie. And Mysterious Court Marie, you're welcome, Antonio. It's great to have you with us here today. I'm good, always up into the early hours, love retirement with the scooter. Well, thank you so much, Nigel Pratt. And we do appreciate all your support. And then Saturday Parks Live, Michelle says Fulvio. Isn't it amazing they can do that? Antonio Stewart says hi, Debbie Diaz. All right, so I'm going to try to find trying to see here. I would have to hop off, get my umbrella. Let me grab it while the line stopped for a second.
Give that rig a chirp and like and subscribe before it demands a raise. Thank you, Professor. You okay?
Oh, me? Yeah.
You're getting Let's do it again, Fastest Radio. Fastest Radio says the mods were eating lunch, tech support vanished, and Frank Cortez been carrying John and the stream like a true hero. Give that rig a chirp and like and subscribe.
All right. Let's move along here. All right, so where were we here on the chat? I had to grab my umbrella, folks. Gotta get the umbrella. So. Again, thank you everybody for joining us today. We do appreciate it on a rainy, lazy Sunday afternoon here at the Magic Kingdom. We're waiting online for Tiana's Bayou adventure, in case you're wondering. So that's where we are right now. Magic Adventures is in the chat. Hello, Magic Adventures. I know you've probably been in here for a while. And Magic Adventures, they have a link in the description below if you will click on Magic Adventures after our stream is over. And please go support Magic Adventures. That's Magical Mike and Jen, great friends of the channel, great people. And like all of us, they put a lot of passion and heart into their streams. And you want to see some really great outfits? Check out Jen's outfits she wears when she comes out to the park. It's amazing. So tune in and catch Jen and Mike on their channel, Magic Adventures. Click the link below.
While waiting in line, we ask that you keep up with the party in front of you at all times, filling in all available space. This will help keep your wait time down to an absolute minimum. Once down in the loading area, please inform the loading cast member the total number
there we go.
of your party. Once again,
Me and John are sharing an umbrella right now,
in
folks.
front of you at all times. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed
And
your
we're
visit
also
here at Tiana Foods
intertwining
and the rest of your
our
day
arms
here at the
and
Magic
eating wedding
Kingdom.
cake.
Well, you didn't have to tell them that, but yes. Yes. Where's your other hand? Between two pillows?
Those aren't pillows. How's that Bears game last week? We're going to go inside shortly.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, we're coming up on the stairs. Weren't they supposed to intercept me by now?
Yeah.
I think we missed the transfer point.
I think you're right. It's behind us.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something here shortly. Well, actually, no, I think we usually go through here, and then they grab me over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the new operation?
No, I think it's always been like that. I was a miss.
Because I thought it was right there.
Did you ever show anybody all the little touches that the Imagineers put in on the? You ever notice on the desk here?
Well, there's all kinds of them.
There's the old riverboat is in there, and there's a rabbit and a fox on the desk. They left that as a nod to the old. Does anybody ever remember Splash Mountain?
Zippity doo dog.
Zippity doo Doug.
That's right.
Zippity doo Doug, zippity yay. Hopefully Zippity Doo Doug's still on the channel. I just sang his song. Zippity Doo Doug. Check his channel out on YouTube exclusively. We're getting there, folks. I'm gonna have to put the umbrella down because we are going indoors.
Do what you gotta do.
Oh, wait, you good?
No, take it. Take
Oh.
it away. Take it away. It's okay. We have to put it down anyway.
Yep. A brand new umbrella.
Brandon says, you are the bestest YouTube channel with the most awesome host, Frankie. Not that bad myself. I'm just kidding. That was also awesome also. Thank you, Randy. Randy says, you are on the bestest YouTube channel with the most awesome host, Frankie. Not that bad myself.
All right, folks, we're getting there. Zippity Doo Dug. Zippity Doo Dug is still here. So you heard me singing, I hope.
Oh, I'm sorry. Scooter was talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just messed up John Fun to be free.
No, I thought you were asking me a question.
No.
Excuse me, Scooter.
Sorry.
No worries.
No, I was saying Zippity Doo Dug is still in there.
Oh, cool. There's no worries for the rest of the day.
Zippity Doo Dug.
Frank 4K's flexing, John's vibing, and the mod's still finishing lunch. Let's hit that like button harder than the drop on Tiana. Thank you, Pastor.
Everybody see the rabbit?
Here, I'm going to go put my microphone near Scooter.
The rabbit, the frog, the bear, and the riverboat. Right there.
That sounds like a soliloquy.
Yes, it sure does. I like it.
I like it a lot.
So there you go. That's the things they do around here. Compliments of WDI.
Almost 300 likes. Frank 4K's flexing, John's vibing, and the mod's still finishing lunch. Let's hit that like button harder than the drop.
Be sure to get your
That says how are you, Gabe? Frank Wesley says 296. I'm itching for my fix for more likes. With a big thumbs up. Nice work, Pastor Jody says, or cool orange at Larry Wesley. So John with Fun to Be Free is calling all explorers. Because Ryan Wesley says we have 296 likes.
Doug, thank you for still being in here and joining us. I hope you're enjoying the stream today. Wish you were still down here. You guys, was fun having you here in town. When you and Pete were here, that was a good time. It was great seeing everybody. It was a week ago today, pretty much. We were all out here having a good time. A lot of fun. And then I don't know if you saw it too. That next day, I guess like that was. Well, I think you stayed a few more days, Doug. Sunday, the day after Pete's charity event on Saturday. While I'm talking about Pete, there's a link for Pete McDevitt Show in the description down below. So Pete McDevitt Show, and I still have to add Zippity Doo Dug's link on the bottom too. So, but in the meantime, just remember Zippity Doo Dug. Check out his page on YouTube. But either way, the next day, Sunday, after that event on Saturday, I did an 11 and a half hour stream, and went to all 4 parks. Did all forms of transportation. It was all over the place. 11 and a half hours. So it was a marathon. It was fun.
That's right, folks.
All right, and then up here you're going to see there's a sign that says wheelchairs, and it's going to point you that way. It's going to take us down another ramp that goes that way. And there's an employee over here that will help us out. Hey CJL, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Hi CJL. And it's starting to rain pretty good again, but we should be indoors here in a few minutes.
What are you doing? Do you like Disney music? BGM? Go down quickly. You're getting hooked. Okay, Ryan Wesley.
And you see this line, I think it was probably a little bit longer than 45 minutes, folks, but either way, we're here. It's starting to rain again. All right. It's starting to rain pretty hard, actually.
Alex, welcome in. Welcome back. Nice to have Alex back in the chat. Alex says, I'm the 300 likes. Well, thank you so much, Alex. Thank you for being here. So that's very special. Thank you for being the 300 likes.
All right, thank you. And you see the sign right there. It's going to tell you we're going this way. We're going to peel off right there, and this is it. There's 2 of us, please. Yeah.
You feel comfortable walking short distances?
Yeah. Yep. I know. Like usually, I guess we park. Is that the same thing? Park right here, and then.
If you're comfortable with that, and then are you comfortable stepping down into the ride vehicle?
Yeah. Yeah.
In a case of absolute emergency, are you okay walking downstairs?
Yeah. Yeah. Be fine.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna have you park right over here. Looks like there's a little bit of crowd coming through, so I'm gonna wait just to use
Yep. Mattatuck, New York. I'm from Long Island myself. I live down here now, but Mastic Beach, Shirley.
Oh, perfect. Hi, my friends. Just hang out there for 1 second. Hang out right there for 1 second.
Thank you so much.
You just pull right up right there
Yeah.
for me.
So Scooter Adventure's gonna park his scooter. We'll try and get out.
You're listening to WLORs, and that's what
All right. Let me just get my gear together here, folks.
your spirits are sure to be jazzed up. We're one of those about these guys so this is when you take it away. Let's dance.
And it should be good right here. I'm not blocking the door. You sure? Okay.
And then y'all can come right this way with me.
All right.
Whenever you have everything you need.
Yep. I can put my junk in my trunk. Yeah. You need anything locked up? My moving locker? All right.
Stay tuned for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We're joined by the world famous student.
Okay, we're good. Sorry about all that.
No, you are all good. Take So up ahead, you're going to make a right, and then it's going to go to the left. There'll be half of we're waiting up there.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Have a wonderful ride.
You too. Oh, have a fun, wonderful. Have a wonderful ride. I said, yeah, you too. Oh.
Everybody in the chat misses you.
This is in through the outdoor, Johnny. In through the outdoor. In through the out. This is the exit, right? You know, the egress.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're swimming upstream.
Yes, we are.
Like a salmon, a capistrano.
Very, very small fish in a very big pond. On our way. How are you? Good.
Alright, so you are we today?
There's going to be two of us.
Alrighty. Do you guys want to be in the front or in the back?
We prefer the back.
Yes.
We don't want to disturb other.
Yeah. And I know what happens when you put the big guy up front. Not good.
Alrighty, we're Tiana over here. So
Sure.
you want to do one in the back, right?
Yeah, we could do the, yeah. Thank you.
So we're in the station. The load
All right, here we are.
Opposite side of the flume is the actual load. We're standing on the unload side.
It's the vibes, Johnny, the vibes.
That's right. It's good adventure saying the vibes, Johnny, because he misses Splash Mountain.
Look at the ambiance.
Well, we all ran up. Look at the ambiance here in the station. The unload side.
Whenever you guys are good to help in a lot.
All right, thank you so much.
Of course, how you doing today?
Good, good. Having a good time?
That's great.
Yep. You having a good day?
Yeah, besides the rain, it's really good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully the rain is done for the day now. Yeah.
192 more likes to 500 today. Hello there, my sister, we're live on YouTube.
You know how warm the weather is.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, we're local, so we know what it's like. It changes like that, you know? But
I checked the weather today. It said it was good.
I said we should be good, and then sure enough, you know? Yeah, that's it. If the radar says it's going to rain, it's going to rain. Yeah.
You guys can go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Are we getting our own log?
Coming down. Good? Are you good to go?
I think so.
At the Walt Disney World.
Resort? Bye-bye now. We got our own log. Look at this. I hope this thing doesn't flip with all this weight in the back.
It's going to flip over back.
I know. Look at us, folks. This is what you call VIP treatment. When I told you Scooter Adventures, world famous, this is what happens. good? You're not nervous, are you? You afraid?
Not nervous
You
at all.
good? Okay. No.
We buckled in Frankenstein 4K to his child restraint. He's safely buckled in.
Yeah. Is this thing going to be okay?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Do I need to hand hold the
No,
phone?
you'll be fine.
It's going to hold.
You'll be fine.
All right. I'm going to take John Butterby Free's word for it, folks. There we go. Nice. Nice. You feel this thing?
Yeah.
Folks. There we go. Construction walls weren't there last time I was here.
Oh, it was there, trust me. That's
what?
been there since, I can't remember the year, but...
Really?
It's been there for since 2011.
How come I've never noticed that?
That wall's been there a long time.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, see, you notice something new every time you come to the Magic Kingdom, folks.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for helping me with the musicians who are party tonight. Louis, they're on their way.
Her lips weren't moving. WDI on that. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. I think they did this on purpose. They were like, we'll get these guys. You know, they're always like, yes, an empty boat. They think they're going to be good, but we're like an inside joke right now. The crane's a nice touch. See that, folks? Look at the construction crane. Get used to that. There'll probably be multiple of those in a couple of years when they're building Villains Land. Smile at the camera. Right there. Never ever lose sight of what's really important. Look at that view, though.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. What a nice job they did on this ride, you know?
It's unreal how good it is.
Yeah.
Tell the people not to do you so.
Oh, yeah. And Mama Odie giving you that laugh. Just like they're laughing at us, the cast members are laughing at us.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow. Was that normal? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, that one last splash always gets you.
Going down Bayou. Nothing like coming around the corner and seeing Lewis.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Going down Bayou, going down Bayou, all the way.
All that to get back up. That was at like 37%, right back to 33%. Crazy. There's Lewis.
Tiana was right. There are musicians out here, and they are good. Tiana was kidding, y'all.
I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
These cats can burn.
They all come to the party to play, but let's explore a bit more.
What's next?
They sure can be late. And we got time to think big. And to get ready.
Oh, man. Reminds me of that camel that day with you. The camel?
Oh, yeah.
I was watching that day. I started laughing.
Wow! This joint is hopping!
These tiny musicians you found really bring the heat.
If you're watching, Michelle, here it is.
You enjoy getting tiny. Now let's get you back to your big, old, beautiful self.
Oh, laughing like a little girl because I'm just happy I still have the ring in my hand. Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Wave at our people. Mommy, look at the two guys at the back of the canoe. And then just for good measure, they give you this last one.
y'all again soon. Tiana sure knows how to make a party special. Just fill it up with special people like you. Yo, be careful with my pinhead, you bad boy, you.
I hope everybody enjoyed Tiana's Bayou Adventure. great job on that ride. Do not come to Walt Disney World, folks, without going on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Right? Certain rides are must-dos.
This is one of them.
Yeah. As you say, world-class ride. It's a world-class
attraction.
Yep.
Brought to you by Walt Disney Imagineering.
Yes, and they hit a home run right out of the ballpark. They did not miss a thing. It took a long time, but they didn't miss a thing. This was down for 2 years, right? For this.
I don't recall exactly, but it's extended, yeah.
Yep.
But done right.
Yeah. Whoops. You have a free hand to grab my rig? Oops, sorry. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. A little lighter, right? All right, folks. Working our way out now.
Got one more round, please? And one question. Who's that basket? Maybe that's for the elevator sleep.
All right, folks. We're back out.
Double check to see if we can locate our right foot.
All right, folks. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Hey, let me scan my.
4K. Scooter's coming in to scan it.
¿Será de todos los tapó ahí?
Oh my god.
Did I get in in time? I think we got it. Pardon me. Excuse me. All right, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. All right, folks.
I'm not quite certain if some chats have fallen off the cliff or not.
All right, folks, we're back. Hopefully everybody enjoyed Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Thank you, everybody who's in the chat right now. Appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Looks like we're still streaming. It got knocked off the air a couple times today, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it. I don't know what happened. That's never happened to me before here at the parks, that we got knocked off. But it did. It happened. All right.
Frankenstein 4K is a little large, so I maybe have to go back way back here, but that's what you're viewing us on, folks. So that's the camera up here.
How are you? Can I just make sure I scanned my photo? Can I just make sure I have the right one?
Yeah.
What do I scan my pass here or?
Just give me one
Okay.
second. You should be able.
Okay.
How's your day going, sir?
It's going excellent. Having a great time.
Nice.
So that's the one that I scanned, right? Yeah. That looks like us.
There we go.
Yep, that is us. All right, awesome. I appreciate it.
It should take like an hour, hour and a half.
Okay, yeah, yep. Because the last time I was on it, I got home and I checked, and there was 2 girls that I didn't know, or a couple. It was a yeah. No, it's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's why I just wanted to double check. It's all good. But
Have a great day, sir.
yeah, you too. Thank you so much, George.
Well done, sir.
I just wanted to make sure our picture is right here. We're good. Bingo, bango. Yep. All right. Nice wide U-turn right here. My junk in my trunk. All right, here we go. All right, folks. Antonio Stewart's still in here. I see that. Dorina. Looks great, Scooter. Yep. Yeah, I'll have the photo. I'll put it up there at some point and show you what it looks like. We had our own vehicle, as you saw.
Sheldon says, "Is that Samuel Jackson?" Well, I didn't see it. Sheldon. Womack says, "Hi, at Lord Jam."
Oh, let me get my phone plugged back in because we're down to 25%. Let me get this phone plugged back in.
Now here's another tune by the Claiborne Avenue Cast.
Let me stop over here, get this plugged back in. That, I believe, is a Scooter King scooter right there. Yes, it is. Scooter King. Tell Randy I can lead a John to water, but will he drink it?
Oh, okay. You didn't hear that, or no? I think I heard that. Scooter said he can lead me to water, but will he drink it? Yeah. You can lead a horse to water. Okay, let's get back on track. The world famous Jungle Cruise featuring the world famous Scooter Adventures.
Yes, we could do that.
Let's go do it, folks.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
Wait, look. I just want to get my rig plugged in.
Okay, I'll start walking.
I gotta keep a little juice in there. All right. And I'm gonna change my mic while I'm here too. All right, folks. I'm gonna put this one away. And Dorina says 100 likes. Thank you so much, Dorina, and thank you so much everybody who gave us the likes today. Without you, it doesn't happen. So thank you so much. 100 likes. Let me just check my mic here real quick. All right, so it sounds like the mic is doing good. I wanted to double check that. And it looks like we're going to go try to do Jungle Cruise next, folks. So if you're a Jungle Cruise fan, stick around. That's next stop. Oh, why is my gimbal flipped itself around? Hang on, folks. It might be a little whiplash right here. Hang on. There we go. And then I'm going to catch up to John. I just want to make sure we're plugged in for as we go. Don't want any issues. All right, and find my little Velcro. Keep everything secure. All right, I think we're good now, folks. Nice work, pal. I do apologize for all the moving and shaking. Just trying to get situated here, trying to keep juice in here, especially if I'm going to try to make it any length of time tonight into the fireworks time, which is the goal at this point. I'm going to try to see what we can do. All right. Okay, let's move along. Okay, folks. Hello. All right. Let's go catch up to John, and we're going to try a Jungle Cruise. I may have to, looks like I might have to, if it doesn't come back up, I'm going to have to disconnect the wireless mic, because I'm going to have to plug in the phone and directly into the charger, the camera, basically, streamer camera, so we don't lose any power. I got 24%. Just kind of keeping an eye on it, trying not to let it dip below 20. But the power, the juice going in, just seems like it's taking a little while. So I'm going to try a different cable, see if we have any luck with that. So when I find John, I just want to get a visual on him, and then I'll stop again, try to hook up a different cable. And he's up there. Again, thank you everybody for joining us today. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much for getting us to 100 likes. And thank you for subscribing. If you subscribed this afternoon, I do appreciate that. We do these live streams on the weekends, usually on Saturdays or Sundays at one of the parks and the Universal Studios. We do go to Universal, but most of the time we're at the Disney parks. That is our first love. So we're usually here at one of these parks, and usually on our streams, I always like, if you look at all my streams, I like the park hop. We usually try not to keep it at one. Like today we started at Epcot, came over here to Magic Kingdom. So usually I try to do multiple parks and mix it up a little bit, just for a little bit of variety. So
I think John got a bolt tin full of Frankies. He just keeps sending, and he threw one out. Almanac says, haha, Lord Jensen, welcome right out of here. He says, hey, happy Lord Jensen. He says, welcome back, Lord Jensen. Chris says, oh man, I'm so glad all through that job. It seems like you got this flat. Compare to me, James. Almanac says, hi, I think you're good. I don't know what that means before Jack.
all right, I just want to try to change this cable too. I'm gonna try to catch up to John here real quick. Let him know I'm gonna change. Saturday Parks Live still in there. Thank you so much, Michelle. That's Michelle, the love of my life, the other half of Scooter Adventures, who's usually with us, but she is home sitting with the cat. Reed G, thank you so much. Way to go, Scooter Adventures, he says. Reed, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Can't be done without everybody out there, so thanks to you, Dorina. Thanks to everybody, Mysterious Court Marie, everybody that's in the room, Zippity Doo Doug, everybody. We do appreciate all the support and getting us through, getting us over the hump to 100 likes. And we went over 2,000 subscribers today as well. So that's a nice, impressive milestone. And like I said, it can't be done without everybody out there watching. So I can't thank you all enough for the support. It means the world to me and Michelle. We love this little channel. We're putting everything we have into it, and starting to get some really good feedback from people. We're helping out. We can do these regular streams like this too, but it's usually from the perspective of a mobility scooter. And then we have a lot of instructional videos there too to help people that may have questions about what they could do, or what the limitations are if they're using a mobility scooter, which there really isn't many limitations. If you're here at the Disney Resort, you can pretty much do anything you want on a scooter, any ride, any attraction. And when you can't take your scooter on a ride queue or something like that, you can transfer to a manual wheelchair, and there's other options. So don't let that fear or apprehension having a good time. Just get on the scooter. Don't think twice about it if you need it. It'll make your day a lot more comfortable. If you got bad back, whatever, you know, it's a lot of walking. Don't try to be a hero because you can end up. A lot of people try to, you know, in pain. So if you want to get the most out of your day, don't hesitate to get a scooter. You know, it will help a place like this because you're gonna walk. Some people do 20, 25,000, 30,000 steps. I'm sure if you hear from people in the chat, we'll have some stories about how many steps they've done at these parks. So apparently, I can't really contribute. But I know people do a lot of. Whoop! It sounds like my mic is out. So. So I'm trying to see what happened to the audio. All right, I'm going to try to. I'm going to disconnect this real quick. Just bear with me for 1 second, folks. External mic is connected. All right, I just got to swing it. The mic all together. Look. Sorry, folks. All right. So I disconnected the mic. We're just going to go old school style. And I got to change my power cord right here. I don't know what is keeping it from charging. We're going to try something else. Sorry, people. I do apologize for this. Just doing everything I can to try to keep juice in it. All right. So, hopefully, we'll see here in a minute if that worked. Hopefully, you can still hear me. Hopefully, you still hear me, folks. I might be a little bit lower, but I did. I had to disconnect the mic, the wireless mic. So, hopefully, you can still hear me though. Everything is good, and it should bring the power back up on the phone quicker too. So, shouldn't have a problem. Scooter Adventures, thank you, Dorina. Well, yeah, that's Scooter Adventures. All right, yeah, I disconnected. Is that any better, Dorina? It's audio? Okay, there you go. You can hear me. I know it's probably a little bit lower, like I said, but at least we're going. And I'm just watching the power because my power is still continuing to drop. I'm gonna have to go to a different cable. So I don't know what is going on here. Everybody, stand by for 1 more second.
I'm doing it, Mama.
You know what it is? I think this is acting up. I'm gonna have to change this. All right, folks, bear with me. I think we have our issues worked out.
Well, Guardians took out Frankie yesterday, so he needed a tool today. That's the way to look at it. You okay, Scooter?
Yeah, just I'm trying. For some reason, I'm not getting any.
No juice.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's all AT&T. Well, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it to it.
Yeah, just trying to get it. All right, I think it's something with that battery pack. So, all right, we're gonna have to work with this one, folks. This battery pack, it must have got wet somehow. But I think we're okay. It should start coming back up. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think it got wet. Yeah, we're coming back up now. All right, folks. I think we should be good. Alright, so we're over here now near Jungle Cruise. Hopefully the numbers should start coming up on the phone, and we saved the stream, so hopefully let's see what happens here.
Magic Adventures says hello at Mary. Woman says welcome at Magic Adventures. Mr. Park says Randy, how are you? Mr. Park says 86JD. What's up? Mr. Park says at Funny Be Free. That's my favorite place at Magic King too. Oh, awesome! Great live stream of life.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for making magic. We're live with you.
Oh wow! I like that.
Yeah, here we go. We're in the fun.
How are you, Skipper Matt?
How are you?
All right.
Do you have a return time with us already?
Not yet. No.
Okay, perfect. How many's in your?
There's two of us.
I get you guys in right now. So
Okay. All right.
Are you comfortable transferring today?
Yeah. Usually we get right down, like right. You know. Yeah. If we could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you need my magic band or? Okay. All right, thank you.
Hi there, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good. Alrighty. We're going to get you on towards this one that they're roping off right now, alright?
You get me on this one?
Yes.
Okay, can I have a few minutes? I'm just trying to plug this in.
No, you're good. We still have to unload and everything.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right, thank you. Alright folks, just having an issue here, so just trying to, because if not, we're going to have to end the stream before we go on the boat, so I'm trying to get this going. Alright, I'm going to have to get off the line for a minute, because I just have to, I'm trying to get this straightened out on here. I'm having an issue. Folks, just for 1 second, I have to just turn it off so I'm not swinging you around. Just hang on. No, I may just skip it altogether, so yeah, sorry about that. You having issues too? Yeah, I don't know if mine's gonna come back up, but I'm just trying.
We're back online, folks. Thank you for your patience. This is connected to the battery. So this has 4
right now, folks. I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens. I guess we'll try it. See what happens.
Are you back online?
Yeah, I mean, well, I've been online. I'm just having a hard time. For some reason, I think my battery packs got wet, and they're not doing anything. All right, let's try this, folks. We'll give it a shot.
BG says, John, is there a vending machine to bring batteries? Yeah, that'd be interesting, man. Give me a second, folks. I'm updating some of our technical setup here. In fact, what happened is there was a hiccup with Verizon, Mr. Parks. The Verizon went offline. So I have the bat phone here. So I just brought back the Verizon coverage on the bat phone. So now I'm on AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Disney Parks Wi-Fi. Again, Rigi says, John, is there a vending machine for big battery? Yeah. For the fuel rods, as you go, Disney Park says that iPhone stats, LOL. And Cruise Midnight said, I think T-Mobile beats Verizon.
I'm sorry.
I see it differently, Sierra. The weakest in the coverage.
Yeah, I should be able to do it. Yeah, can I get maybe the next one or whatever? Whenever they can get. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the next one or whatever.
Second by second basis. In fact, I'm looking at it right now. The clear winner is AT&T right now. Right now, Sierra. I can see the stats live on my screen. Non-stop all day. Not so scared, man. TV walking around back to that. Randy, hey, Chris Neymar guys. Hey, Mom, I'm Chris Neymar says, my Chris Neymar guy. Almost never. LOL. And Ryan Wesley says, are we going on a 3-hour tour? We are, Ryan Wesley. Stay tuned. We're just waiting for our opportunity to board the Jungle Cruise. And we're joined by the world famous Scuba Adventures.
You'll be getting on boat 4. Okay?
Okay, so 3, this one, another. Okay. Thank you.
And I think we're caught up to the chat, folks. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Support your local live streamer. We're joined by the world famous Scuba Adventures.
Trying to get my power situation going here.
Scuba Adventures is trying to get back online, but he thinks his battery got wet.
Yeah, I'm still online, but there's not getting any juice, and the high-speed charging indicator is blinking. So.
Let's get back to the chat room. Randy says, oh, 3 hours work on that. Saturday Parks Live. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. Welcome back. Michelle says, hello, everyone. Look who I have here, Michelle.
What's she doing over there?
Michelle said, what's she doing over there?
Mary on the Move is in my chat.
It's topsy-turvy day.
The whole world's turned upside down.
Saturday Parks Live says, hello, everyone. Randy says, hey, not so scary. And Randy says, hey, Saturday, it's here. Alexis, hello, Saturday Parks Live. Great to see you. Chris says, I brought my jungle gear for Jungle Cruise, and I'll be in Navigator Chris. Or how about Skipper or Skip Chris? How about that? I'm hoping in a few moments we will be embarking on our 3-hour tour on Jungle Cruise. Let me make a few technical adjustments to my camera rig that I call Frankenstein 4K. Hold on, folks. Be right with you.
My stream is fading fast. Almost going to be a thing of the past here shortly. Probably not going to make it much longer. And his world famous dying batteries.
So Scuba Adventures is having a challenge with his dying battery. He's barely alive on the street right now. Chris says, yeah, let me skip the Chris.
There's still a slight pulse.
Ryan Wesley says, just sit right back in here with tell a scuba trip that started from this tropic port on board this tiny ship. Well done, Ryan Wesley. Thank you. Penny Pix says, John, you're amazing to keep up the chat while staying live. Great job. Thank you for being here, Penny Pix. Nice to have you here. It's an honor to have you here, Penny Pix. In just a few moments, we're hoping we're going to be embarking on our one-of-a-kind 3-hour tour here on the Jungle Cruise. Hopefully we'll get a fun skip and we can yell, move it up, skip. So just quick update, folks. We're in the unload area for the exit. We're waiting because we need special access. We have a lot of famous scuba visitors here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like it in the description box below. Support your local live stream. He's live right now, folks. Just barely.
Just barely?
Everybody says, well, staying live is right.
Am I in denial?
Yeah, because we're going to go on the River Nile. And watch out for Ginger. She snaps.
Did you used to do the jungle?
No, I never did the jungle. I never was a skip.
I'm trying to see, because I know if I get on, it's at 18%. If I get on, it's probably not going to make it through the rest of the cruise.
We'll try it.
Yep. All right, thank you. Take my keys, right?
You'll take your key? Yep. If you're comfortable going from here to there, that's the come up as close as you'd like to. We have the whole valet service.
You must be very talented.
Yep, should be good.
We're broadcasting live from the Magic Kingdom in glorious 4K ultra high definition. That's 4K UHD, folks. And it looks like we're about ready to load.
All right. Okay, thank you.
What you said? Yep.
Watch your head, watch your step in, use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step in, use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step in, use those handrails.
Thank you for making magic.
Thank you. Watch your head, watch your step, use those handrails. Clear to reverse.
We'll go back to the chat after we disembark from the world famous Jungle Cruise, folks.
All right, folks.
Clear.
Move it up, Skip.
You guys are actually really lucky. You're getting the premium extended free dock tour.
Yeah.
All right. Who is ready for the world famous Jungle Cruise? Oh, it's going to be a long 10 minutes, folks. I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is your boat is here and in the bad
I'm the one driving it. All right, Skip Stallman. All right, folks, as you enter, welcome aboard, but please watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails, folks. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those handrails. Let's take our final seats. All right, folks, and we are clear. For your safety, please remain fully seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times and supervise those children. Now let's wave goodbye to everybody on the dock because we're never going to see them again, but they don't have to know that, so we'll smile and wave. Bye. Perfect. Well, folks, welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Skipper Alex, and for the next 3 weeks, I'll be your hippo tamer, snake charmer, dance instructor, cruise director, shuffleboard referee if you got the premium package, and if you don't laugh at my jokes, your swimming instructor. We're now entering the Amazon rainforest, where it rains 365 days a year. Some years, it even rains every day. On either side of the boat, folks, you will see some Amazonian butterflies. These guys have a wingspan that can reach anywhere from 12 inches all the way up to a whopping 1 foot. For reasons I've never quite understood, they like to call them the rulers of the jungle. Oh, just keep your hands inside that boat for me, thank you. Now, folks, we're coming up on Inspiration Falls. Now, legend has it here in the jungle, the longer you look at Inspiration Falls, the more you'll feel inspired to go. Deeper and deeper into the jungle, that is. Everybody say ooh. Ooh. Everybody say ah. Everybody say, Skipper Alex, you're doing great. Skipper Alex, you're doing great. I know, I'm amazing, perfect, and humble. Now, folks, for those of you who have not seen the Jungle Book, do not worry, it is right behind me in live action and 3D. You're welcome. And straight ahead, folks, we're now entering the Congo River, where you'll see boats and baits and bites. Here you can rent a canoe with a standard or deluxe paddle. It's really either or. I was going to rent one, but I can't see anybody working today. Canoe? Oh, buddy, just remain fully seated for me. Thank you so much. All right, folks, I thought it would be really nice for us to just take a moment to enjoy how peaceful and tranquil our journey's been together so far. I love it. There's been no loud, sudden noises, any kind of chaos whatsoever. It's really just a perfect evening. Or not. Oh my goodness, folks, look what they did to my truck. Are you kidding me? Who does that? They painted it blue. Oh, well, at least I don't need to turn over, right? Find the bright side and everything, right? Right? Okay. Alright, folks, we're now entering the Nile River. Now, this one goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles, and if you don't believe me, well, then you must be in a boat. Africa, but great try. Now, folks, straight ahead, you will see one of the rarest animals in the jungle. This is an African bull elephant. You know, a fun fact about elephants, did you know that they have the best memory out of any animal in the jungle? I wish I had a memory like an elephant. It would really help me with my job. Oh, folks, we're coming up on an African bull elephant. Now, fun fact about elephants, did you know that they have the best memory out of any animal in the jungle? I wish I had a memory like an elephant. It would really help me with my job. Now, folks, here's one of our bolder attractions. People really tend to take this one for granted, but personally, we have some stripy horses, long-necked cheetahs, and they did tell me that there used to be an okapi here, but right now she's out looking for the original. And folks, would you look at that? Those pack of lions protecting that little sleeping zebra. How precious. Yeah, she really looks dead. Tired. Let's just let her rest in peace, sis. Okay? Oh no, everyone. Oh, this is not good. If you look straight ahead, folks, you'll see Skipper Felix. It's Skipper Felix's first day on the job. And by the looks of it, it's also going to be the last. But let's just say hi to my friend Ina. Everyone say hi, Ina. Everyone say bye, Ina. Yeah, her and I go way back. Now, folks, everyone tells me that these waters are infested with dangerous alligators. And between me and you, personally, I think that's a croc. Actually, I think it's two crocs. Here we have Smiley.